everybody. You're on the Big Sarge Show tonight. BSing with Big Sarge. This is explicit entertainment tonight, so if you got the little ones around, get rid of them. They're not going to want to listen to this. Go ahead and get those invites and shares out. It's going to be a hell of a show tonight, that's for damn sure. One hell of a show. I'm going to tell you right now, the opinions expressed on this show do not reflect any other opinions other than the Big Sarge Show and Zach K. Get that shit out there, ladies and gentlemen. Get them on. Mickey says, how many prunes do I need to consume? Hey, whatever floats your boat, Mickey. My brother, good to see you. What a song to pump you up as well, huh? How about that shit? Get those invites out there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Christopher Leonard, Rocky Stucci. That dude, man, has been killing it today on Carry the Load, man. Rocky, you need to call in tonight. Tell us about Carry the Load, brother. This is a BSing with Big Sarge tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Anything goes. I'm telling you. Anything goes on BSing with Big Sarge. We're over at the Redcon Sarge media page at facebook.com/The Big Sarge Show if you want to join us and chat. How he's sounding out there, ladies and gentlemen. Sounding good? Hell yeah. I'm telling you what, that song frickin' rocks, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know the words. I swear I know the words.
That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Christopher. How you doing? Good to see you. Red Knight, my man, Red. Look, it's a BS with Big Sarge tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So anything goes. Come in the chat. Come in the chat. No, ding ding. See, I need a freaking bell like Matt Locke has. Ding ding. Every time I make a little innuendo, you know what I mean?
I'll ring it. You'll
ring the bell. You'll ring the bell. You'll go a little ding ding.
On our big Saturday night shows, when you do stuff like 110%.
110%. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Look, I'm going to let everybody know right now, Big Sarge Show, anything, or the BSing with Big Sarge, it's an offshoot of the Big Sarge Show where we talk about anything and everything. This isn't politics tonight. We can talk about politics if you want. The call-in line is open, so if you want to call in, the new call-in line, 605-313-5142. Put the pin 1-888-375-pound, and you're in our call queue. Now, look, we're going to be busting balls in the chat. We're going to be busting balls here on the call line. So if you're a snowflake, don't call in because we're going to bust your balls.
Snowflake.
Of course, you know what? If one of the females called in tonight, we'd probably get our balls busted, Zach.
Yeah, but I'm the single one, so I'm going to be laying game down and charm and all that stuff.
What a freaking week, man. What a... you know what?
Yeah.
It was freaking hellacious this week. I've been working a bunch of overtime this week. I've been working 14-hour days, and today I got off a little bit early. I only worked 1 hour. I only worked 9 hours today, which is great. And I'm going to be working overtime again next week. But you know what? I was going to go out tonight, but I was going to come home, pop a Flexerol, which is a muscle relaxer, and go my ass to bed. But I was like, you know what? After the Jeremy Hansen show, he had me fired up today. I was like, you know what?
Fired up.
I'm going to... is that fucking Kaiser breathing? What are you doing, Kaiser? You're breathing so fucking heavy. Are you whacking off, man?
No, man. I was just moving over.
Kaiser's like, oh, Big Sarge. Oh, yeah, Big Sarge. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, Big Sarge.
What's up, Stephanie? Good to see you. Mickey, a new face in the crowd here as well. So good to see you as well. Sean B, my man. So anyhow, BSing with Big Sarge is just that. We're bullshitting. We're tearing up the airwaves tonight with anything we want to talk about. We're going to be going live here for an hour, maybe hour and a half. We'll see how things pan out. And like I said, the call-in lines are open. So call in. Use your voice as a weapon. Tell a friend. Tell a lover. Big Sarge is live tonight. All right. So, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. How was your week, Zach?
So, Monday I lost $900.
Okay, nice talking to you, Zach. How was your week, Kaiser? No.
Yeah, great. All right, I'm going to hang up
now. No, man.
Tuesday I lost $700, and then I slaved away, and I made it all back, plus $200.
Cheers to everybody. And look, hey, check it out. MojoCon is going on right now down in Texas on the Mojo's 5-0 studios. So they've been getting drunk all day. And they're having fun. Yeah, Mojo has had a little for all their fans and stuff, where the studios is, and they all came and they're all having a good time. They've been broadcasting. Well, if I can talk now, I'd be all right. They've been broadcasting it all day, and I called in, and Matt must have been so drunk he only had me on for like 20 seconds and then hung up on me. Must have thought I was an imposter or something. But he's been killing it, man. All those folks over there at Mojo 5-0 today have been killing. Yeah, what did you walk into? Stephanie said, "What did I walk into?" Hashtag heavy breathing. Talking about Kaiser. All right, get them shares.
Hashtag insert car crash right now.
Well, get them shares out there, ladies and gentlemen, and get those invites out there. Get everybody in here. Let's have a good time tonight. We talk, we cut up.
Share it to the Democrat group. Sorry.
Share all of this to every Democrat group out there. All those liberal snowflakes and shit like that. There will be some expletives it's going to be very explicit tonight. I want to give you that warning right now. We're not broadcasting on Mojo. We're not broadcasting on any of the other platforms. It's just this platform here tonight on BS with Big Sarge here on Facebook.com. So if you are on Facebook, come over to Facebook.com/The Big Sarge Show, and you can join us in chat, okay? And then have fun with us in chat. Mickey said, don't be angry like Michael Savage. Love him as a radio host, but the dude is more like an elitist. Isn't that the truth? That's right, man. Oh, boy.
Michael Weiner.
Weiner.
His son once owned Rockstar energy drinks, and he used to sponsor MMAs.
No shit. That? I didn't know that. Oh, shit, Red. Yep. Knight's in the house. What's up, Red?
What's up, Red?
What's up, Zach? How you doing?
Oh, man. Cutting it up tonight, relaxing, chilling, having a good time. You need these every once in a while. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking rum and Coke. Whatever you're drinking out there, Zach's drinking Kool-Aid. Cheers.
No, that's great.
Look, I got Skull vodka in it. All right, Skull.
That one was that was a little stiff right there. No pun intended. Ding ding. All right, come on, Zach. If you got the bell going, you got to be quick. Okay.
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry.
Stephanie goes, "Oh, I melted one good today." I'm not sure what that means, Stephanie, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, wow.
Stephanie is a good-looking girl.
You never know what these young kids come up with their new terminologies, do we?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it today. They're calling it melting a good one. That's funny. That's funny. Red, what you been up to?
Are using that term.
Tanya said, "I'm still at work." Tanya said, "I'm still at work, but you damn well bet I'm going to drink once I'm home." That's what I'm talking about, Tanya. Welcome, first time. She's a top fan too, man. How about that? Speaking of dickheads, the Hammer's live. Whatever. See ya, Hammer. Anyhow. Oh, my God, it's Hack. Hack, call in, man. Call in, dude. Shit, man.
Yeah,
good shit. Good shit.
That's a good brother right there, Jason Hack.
Man, Hack's killing it, man. Stephanie's killing it over in Colorado, too, man. She's been doing a lot of great work over there. So,
Colorado's tough.
Dude, Colorado is so tough. You're right. Jay Young, he said, what's High Tide's in the chat, Zach. He says, what's up, nerds?
I saw that, yeah. I saw that. He's probably rolling, 12+ dex rings right now.
Hey, Jay, we all know you were Bubba's butt buddy when you were in jail, so don't even go there, buddy. Okay?
Yeah. So don't call in and tell those stories, please.
Yeah. You know damn well Jay was walking around going, "I'm a Georgia Peach. Y'all a Georgia Peach."
Come on, get on target, please. Get on target.
He was calling Bades when he was in jail, man. That's a game we used to play. This guy, Jay, was one of a nation leader in this game called Shadowbane. We just wrecked people. It was fun. That was all during my little gaming period.
That's where we met.
That's where Zach and I met, and God, it's been love ever since.
Our relationship blossomed. It blossomed.
Red,
Did
my
you
man.
spoon like LBJ used to with the Secret Service back in the day?
Bitch, I got a wooden spoon for his ass.
We only did gay stuff in tells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no gay.
No, it's only gay if you look each other in the eyes, right?
Right. Stick
Shit.
behind the computer.
Shit. Anyhow, Red, what you been up to, my brother?
Oh, working, man. Been a busy week. About to gear up for Mother's Day
I know, right?
next weekend. Getting ready to go see Rob Zombie on Monday.
No shit, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
man. I love Rob Zombie. You know what? We're going to play a little Rob Zombie.
Big Sarge show Saturday. That's great.
Nice. What's your favorite song from Rob Zombie? Dracula?
Say again?
Thunder Kiss? Dracula?
I like Thunder Kiss. I do like Thunder Kiss a lot. I actually really like that one. Dracula's always a good one. There's some other stuff off of some LPs like that he did with White Zombie way back in the day.
There you go.
Old school stuff. It's always good.
Yeah.
There we go, baby. Jason says, sounds like Sarge is cheating on Jeremy Hansen. Zach's my regular. Zach is my Mrs. Right now. Or no, it's my Mrs. Right. Jeremy's my Mrs. Right now. If that makes sense.
Hey, is that one of the Hanson brothers?
That's my side chick right there. They say, don't treat me like a side chick.
I've been begging Sarge to get me a freaking apartment, man. He won't buy me anything.
You know what? I work for myself, man. Well, actually, I work for my wife. I ain't going to lie. I don't care how much of big balls you think you have. You're always working for your wife, man.
Always putting people ahead of me.
Yeah, well, I guess, you're right. Jason says Zach is your side chick. I would probably have to agree with that. Zach is my side chick.
Yeah, no, I am.
Hey, even Batman had Robin.
You're right.
Yeah. No, I'm very much Robin. Very much Robin.
Christopher Linderman said, have you checked out the rock group called Mongolia? Or from Mongolia called the Who? The Hue? No, I haven't. I have to check them out, Chris.
Mongolia.
Pretty
women over there, people.
What? Pretty women in Mongolia?
Yeah, man.
No, there's not.
I almost
no
fell
pretty
into
women in Mongolia.
A super long-term relationship with a smoking Mongolian.
What was his name? His name was Jack.
Daniel Lewis.
Daniel Lewis.
Hey, Big Sarge.
Yeah, what's up,
You
Kaiser?
want to take a Wayback Machine into the 80s hard rock? Remember the band, remember the band Iron Maiden?
Oh, hell yeah, I loved Iron Maiden, dude.
Hell yeah, I saw them in concert several times, but the last time was the Peace of Mind tour.
Right.
Here's a little bit of that Wayback Machine. My wife's a penny pincher, so we were going from
Whose wife
I was
isn't a
meeting
penny
her in
pincher?
Germany.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Except when
I
it
was
comes to
going
you
from-
spending money on her, then that's a different story. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. But my wife, we were meeting in Germany, Munich, and I
Let
was
me ask
coming
you a
from
question,
Iraq. She was
Kaiser.
coming from Ohio.
Is this story going to
Yep.
lead to sex, drugs, or rock and roll? Because if it isn't, I don't want to hear it.
It's going to go into rock and roll.
Okay, go ahead.
And so from Berlin to England, we were going into, it starts with a C. It's an airport out there in England. I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, we're taking this flight, and it was a charter flight.
Uh-huh.
And this dude gets on the mic. He's the pilot, I guess, telling you how we're going to be at 30,000 feet, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, oh, cool. And so we get on, we land. You know, the whole flight crew lines up, right?
Oh, Kaiser's still telling the story? Go ahead.
Yeah, guess who our pilot was?
Who?
You remember the lead singer for Iron Maiden?
Oh, yeah, Bruce Dickerson.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
It said B. Dickerson. I looked at him. I said, I saw you. And he's like, yeah. I said, Iron Maiden? He's like, yeah. Just nods. And I'm like, dear, that's Bruce Dickerson who just flew us in. But Gatwick. That was the name of the airport we were flying into.
Oh. You know, that was probably the
Mm-hmm.
longest freaking pilot story I've ever heard, Kaiser.
Well, I had to bring it around, brother. Jesus. You busted my dick on that one.
Holy shit. Stop the press. The second sexiest man in the world just entered our chat. Lee Ocho. What's up, Lee? How are you?
Man, you always say that. That's wrong.
He is, man. He was born on a great day, February 24th.
Why is that so great?
That's because see, you're supposed to be my main squeeze, and you don't even know my fucking birthday? You're fired. You are fired. You're fired.
Never buy me anything.
Did I just drop an F-bomb? Oh, boy. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, it's not being streamed anywhere else. This is just a cutting up session, BSing with Big Sarge. So anything is going to go. I'm telling you that right now. Anything goes tonight.
Free speech, baby. Free speech.
That's right. Oh. My damn thing. My damn. Oh, I'm going to kick. My freaking Windows just updated and said, your device will restart to update outside of active hours. Do you want to restart now? No, I'm live. I don't want to restart now.
Hey, it's Windows conspiring with Google to keep Big Sarge up the air.
You know,
my brother.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. So, hey, Red, how's my girlfriend doing?
She's doing good.
That's my girlfriend, man.
Doing something. Chat. I see comments coming through on my Red Knight page. I'm sure that's going to be a little fiery.
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, man. It's been been forever,
maybe
dude.
we should get La Fuson on the phone.
La Fuson on the phone.
La Fuson.
Yeah, she said she was in a call in. We'll see.
All right.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
tell her not to.
Gotta call in.
Tell her I said don't wuss out this time.
And Red, you can't be on the phone. Red, you can't be on the phone. Sorry.
Yes, he can. Red can be on the phone. That's what makes it even more interesting.
No, I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What do you think? You're running the show or something, Zach? What do you think? You're running the Big Sarge show now? Just because you're a co-host?
Yeah, it's my show.
Oh, it's your
back
show.
in the day, it was my show then.
I knew that. You're right.
You're right.
William Sturgeon. Holy crap. How the hell are you, man? That's you, William Sturgeon. I'm talking to you. How you doing?
I'm living the dream. Trying to.
Trying to, huh? And what dream would that be?
Yeah.
Hookers and Coke?
Well, yeah, but that's a different kind of dream. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Constant dream.
Holy shit,
Helen's
Helen.
in here.
Helen, I can't believe that.
Guys.
So what you been up to, William?
Not much, just taking care of my property and stuff like that. To be honest, I'm just getting ready for all this to blow up, brother.
For those of you who don't know, William owns a pot farm here in Pennsylvania. And no, I'm joking. FBI's going to show up to William's place and go, excuse me, we seen you on the Big Sarge show.
Attention DEA. Attention DEA.
Oh, man.
Where's that at?
Oh, shit.
What's the plot?
Red's like, hey, brother, you need a partner?
Can I get the grid?
Yeah. Can I get an address, please? Thank you.
I got my medical marijuana card.
Yeah. I'll take 3 pounds.
We're starting conspiracies already on the show, and it's not even 20 minutes into the show. William Sturgeon's going to get he just called into the show, and already DEA's knocking on his door.
Why does the DA knock on my door? I don't bother nobody.
No, I know. You don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody either.
And who else has the medical marijuana card besides me?
I
got one.
I told you. I don't have one.
Ohio.
Not me.
Not yet.
Not me.
Not yet.
You got one through Ohio?
I have a medical
Look.
beer card.
Red, you tell L.A., you tell La Fuzan that she don't get a chance to talk unless she calls in. I hear in the background. That's not how this works. Well, no, I can't tell you to tell that because Red's asked to be sleeping on the Red's asked to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
She's in the chat room. She's in the chat room.
She was still commenting on my thread earlier.
And Jerry said he got his monthly supply today. Go ahead.
I got a quick question. I'm from Ohio. I've been here my whole life except for when I deploy out, and I didn't know we were giving out marijuana cards yet.
No, really?
Yeah, we got them.
If you're active duty, not if you're active duty.
Oh, no, I'm a contractor since '05, brother.
Yeah, I don't think we would.
Yeah, Kaiser works for a group called the LGBTQWTFLOL. No, I'm joking. He doesn't.
I will tell you what.
Hell yeah.
I will tell you what, when you retire, instead of having to take, benzos for post-traumatic stress, the medical marijuana works way better, man. It's just more effective. It lasts longer.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm already fat. And if I start smoking weed, then I'm going to get hungrier than I already am. So I'm going to gain like 100 more freaking pounds. I don't need to smoke weed, man. I'm hungry as it is.
I would lose my appetite. When I was high.
That's illegal. You can't smoke.
I eat.
That's illegal, man.
So much fucking food.
Even do you, Red?
Yeah, I eat so much.
See?
I'll tell LA. I said my stomach hurts. She said, "Well, that's because you smoke, you eat. You smoke, you eat."
Nice.
She said, "When do I get a turn?" That's what she's saying. Hello, when do I get a turn?
There is nothing like cooking like a fantastic steak and being stoned with a beer and you eat it. There's nothing like that.
So tonight I've got baked potatoes, ribeyes on the grill.
Shit.
I've got mac and cheese, Cracker Barrel mac and cheese with the Cracker Barrel brand cheese. One is going to be a sharp white cheddar, and one's going to be sharp yellow.
Man, look at freaking Shay Red over here, man. Stephanie says you're the shits tonight, Sarge. Well, I had the shits earlier, but that's another story. Thanks, Stephanie. I appreciate it. God bless you. I love you. Brother Red in the house. Man, look at you. I'm coming to your house. You know you're only 5 hours away from me, right? Red?
You're 5 hours? I don't think so.
You're from Cincinnati, right? You're from Cincinnati. You're around the Cincinnati area.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do it right now. Really? I think it's 5 hours.
Hey,
it's more than that because he's only an hour and a half from me.
Hold on a second.
Red's coming to Chicago.
All right, who's got
and I'm going to treat him to the finest Italian restaurant in Chicago.
Who's got the background noise going on there? Okay, I take that back. 7 hours.
Not me.
7 hours. All right, 7 hours. Yeah. Only 7 hours, but still, that's not a lot.
We are going to D.C. in September for more.
Oh hell!
So we'll be over there in that area.
William, that's your background, brother. William. Oh hell, I gotta mute William. I don't. No, it ain't William either. It's you, Red. Turn that shit down. I'm sorry, William. I didn't mean to blame that on you, brother.
Well, that's interesting.
William's in my area. What's that?
I didn't know that. I said that's interesting. I didn't know that Ohio had medical marijuana already, and I know it passed, but I didn't think it'd become law yet.
Right.
And I don't use it. I mean, I tried it at 14, but it put me to sleep. I live in London, so I'm about an hour and a half from you, bro.
Now that's funny.
Red's coming to Chicago, guys. That's all I got to say. I'm treating him to the finest Italian restaurant in the whole area.
Yeah, you know what it's called? Roberto's Pizza.
Yeah. Well, it's the finest Pizza Hut in my area. The finest. They have tables.
Outstanding.
I'm really excited about Chicago, man. I really am. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, you're going to love it, man. This is the best.
The 27th. Listen, Red, the 25th of July through the 3rd of August, I'm taking leave, and I'm coming through your area on the way to Jeremy's place. So you guys got to host me for a few hours when I pass through, brother.
Good. Well,
You gotta stop in.
Zach, this doesn't
hold you to
concern
that.
you, Zach, okay? Are you running the show again all of a sudden? No.
Well, I don't know who you're talking to. I stopped talking.
I said red. Oh, shit.
29th.
Speak of the devil
You're
himself.
always welcome at my place there, Big Sarge.
Oh, I
I'll
bet
put
I
something
am.
on the
guys.
body.
Yeah, I put something on the
Sarge,
bar
you
for
can
you
meet
too,
my
hooker. What's up, Jeremy?
Hey, what are you doing? I just got done mowing.
Oh, did you?
Oh, nice.
Nice. You know damn well that's code word for I sat on my pocket pussy all night.
Yeah, right.
Flashlights have been busy today, eh?
Oh, shit, man. I'll tell you what. I got done. You ever had one of them days you're out mowing and you get done just when it starts raining? Well, that's what just happened.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That's special.
I got
Damn right. That really is special.
Look,
Guys, if you got a second,
yeah, go
I got
ahead,
a question
Wade.
for you.
Certainly.
I want to hear where you heard I got a medical marijuana card.
Oh, I was just guessing. I was just busting your balls.
He's covering his tracks. He's like, I
No,
gotta,
he's like,
I gotta stop this
what are
leak.
you talking about? Here we go. Listen. Hello, this is
Well, I'm
DEA,
saying
William
if the guy in
Sturgeon.
Ohio decides he
Hello?
wants to get high. If you get one, okay, you cannot buy a gun.
Yeah, I know that.
You lose your Second
Yeah,
Amendment right.
screw that shit.
No, I know that.
I like my
didn't-
guns, bro.
I'm not.
No.
I don't even.
Right?
Yeah, I don't even need. I don't.
Yeah, I checked it
I
out.
don't-
When I tried it, just listen, man, stop talking. when I tried it, I'm just trying to get a word in edge.
Yeah, go ahead,
When I tried it, it did work. It did work. I took it for neuropathy, so it was more CBD. It didn't affect your head, but it was still medical marijuana. But when I found out that I couldn't get a gun, I didn't re-up it, and I had to drop it.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was good for neuropathy because I still have my for my chemotherapy, my damn hands are still numb and my feet are still numb for that.
Dude, you can just do CBD. It doesn't affect your head at all.
Oh, shit.
I have mine
You don't
for
have to
neuropathy.
smoke it. You don't have to smoke it. You can take a
Yeah.
damn pill.
Man, screw that.
Yeah, that's what I
Fuck
heard.
that.
CBD oil is a good rub. I did hear that.
Yeah, but
All right.
don't buy that. Don't waste your money on that.
I want to hear from my brother from another mother, Jeremy Hansen.
Well,
So you were mowing
I
the
don't
lawn.
use, like, CBD, rubbing your arms and stuff. But, usually if you're smoking a joint, you want to get high. I don't know why people are so goddamn afraid to say that. I want to feel good for a little bit, and I'll be goddamned if some government is going to tell me I got to get a card to smoke a joint with my buddies around my campfire. When all my bills are paid and my kids are taken care of, they can go to hell. That's what
That's
I
right. Jeremy says I don't use the seed.
Jeremy Hansen for president.
Yeah, Jeremy says I don't use the oil for that. I use the oil for something else.
Lubricate the fleshlight,
We
right?
all do. We all do.
Think of a 600 milligram Motrin, okay, on
Oh yeah,
steroids.
that's for sure.
That's
Yeah.
CBD, and you can take it in pill form, just like you take, a Motrin.
Oh no shit, I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, man. You don't smoke it. Fuck that.
Guys, when I used to work at the titty bar as a bouncer, we had the girls that smoked weed, and we had the girls that were drunk every night. And they didn't really cross lines. They were who they were. I never had a problem with any of the girls that would go out and smoke a little bit and come back in, but I had problems every single night with these young girls that were getting drunk, and it was terrible, and I learned a lot there.
Did you?
Hey,
All right, Jeremy, you got to tell us. You got to hold on a second. I want Jeremy to tell us I want a story from you, Jeremy, about when you were a bouncer. Give me a story, man. I got to hear a story. Every time I hear a friend of mine, that says I was a bouncer at a strip joint, I always tell them, dude, you got to have stories because some of the best stories come from that.
Well, I saw a guy get. Have you ever seen before they get married, they bring him in and the girls beat the shit out of him? You ever seen that?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Okay. Well, this guy brought two girls in, and the owner's like, throw that guy out. He's a pimp. And I was like, I can't throw him out. He had some military stuff on. He was in a wheelchair, and I was like, I'm not throwing his ass out. And the owner went over there, and he kicked over the wheelchair, and the guy stood straight up. And he said, now kick him out.
Well
He was no
played.
military guy. He was not wounded or nothing. It was just me being naive.
And I'll tell you
You
what.
never seen anybody piss themselves?
Have I seen anybody
I
that
was a
pissed
bouncer in
themselves?
Fast
No.
Salem. yellow pants, and he pissed himself a lot.
I'll give you some advice. Do any of you guys go to titty bars anymore?
Nah, I haven't been to a titty bar in probably, I don't know, a decade. I got my own titty bar right here.
When I was stationed in Detroit, I was living in Dearborn. And right after you pass 12 Mile,
Kaiser went to the
I was fed with Immigration and Customs. Anyways, so the closest place for me to eat, if I wanted to walk to it instead of drive a while,
right,
was a titty bar. And so I'm in there one day. I got my gun. It wasn't just a titty bar. I mean, it was up and down. But the thing about it, I got my gun on. Got my badge on a little thing going around my neck. Got my creds in my pocket. And
the digits in my left. Go ahead.
This one stripper trying to get me to get a lap dance from her comes and like strokes my chest as she walks by, and she grabs my badge, pulls it out, and she's like, "Cop, cop!" You should have seen it. It was hilarious. It was the funniest shit I've ever been a part of.
So did you arrest her?
Oh, yeah, she made me, but I wasn't there to do anything. I was there to get a mill.
Oh, listen to him.
It was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
He said, she made me. And you know what? I bet you he said Dearborn, Michigan, which means I bet you the damn strip club was called the Habib. The Ajib.
No, it was actually a Roman name like the Plato or something like that. I can't remember. Plato's Palace or some weird crap.
Oh, jeez. If you're ever in Dearborn, Michigan, make sure you stop by the Plato Palace.
The place I worked was called the Show Palace.
What was it called?
Just pass up 12 Mile.
Let's not talk over each other.
They are pretty good at getting on their knees, though. So they got that routine down.
That's for sure. That's for sure. What'd you say that place was called, Jeremy?
The Show Palace. I used to call it the Whole Palace. And,
I said the Whole Palace.
Nice.
I'm not shitting you, man. I've seen some crazy stuff. I had guys walk in there, and the most I ever got, a guy slid $10,000 into my front pocket. And he's like, I want a bottle of your best wine and 2 girls in the back room. So I went up to the girls, and I knew a couple of them. You know which one are the dirty girls and which ones aren't.
Oh, yeah.
And I went up to them, and I was like, hey, listen, this guy just gave me $5,000. I'll split it with you. So I walked home with $7,500, and they walked home with $1,250 each.
That's what I'm talking about. See,
Well
Jeremy is listen. Jeremy is the epitome of what an entrepreneur capitalist is. Here, I got $10,000. You're going to work. I got $10,000. You're going to work for me for $1,250, and I'm going to pocket $7,500.
And they would rip you off. Those girls would rip you off faster. I was supposed to get 20% of their tips, and there was a lot of nights that I only came home with $200-300, and I was, supposed to be making a hell of a lot more than that. So I got very vicious with the girls. Like, if it was wintertime and they wanted me to start their car, okay, give me $25. I'm going to start your car.
Look at that shit. Make it a dime, man. How about, because those girls, they make a ton of cash every night. And I'm sure you know that, Jeremy, from being a bouncer there.
Oh, yeah.
They
make tons.
So a $25 tip for Jeremy to go out and start their car in the middle of a minus 20-degree weather. Hey, it's a win-win for Jeremy, that's for sure.
Right. And we had 30 girls working tonight.
Oh, boy. Zach, you want to tell Jeremy about, I guess, I don't know if Red was with us at the time or not. I know Jason wasn't, but we had I think it was it last? No, it was the year before last on a New Year's Eve. I got so completely trashed on air. It was so funny. I was playing. I remember this song that came up, and like every other song was my favorite song. and he was like, he told me, he's like, Sarge, are you there? And I'm like, I'm here. So I went outside because I was drinking rum and cokes. For some ungodly reason, I decided to throw some Heinekens in between there. No, that's the wrong thing to do. So I'm outside selling Buicks, and for those of you who don't know what selling Buicks is you want to buy a Buick? And, I'm tossing my cookies outside, and after the 5th time, I just come in, I look up at the camera, and I go, okay, we're done, and I click it off.
Hey, Big Sarge, you got to remember this tagline.
What's that?
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, never been sicker, and you'll never be sick.
Yeah, you know,
What's up, Scott?
That's right. And what pisses me off that is actually factual. That pisses me off.
Jerry
I
C.
feel like nannying what I drink.
Right. Yeah, it certainly is.
Hey,
This
I
is
only
what my-
speak truth on my radio podcast, so why wouldn't I on Big Sarge's?
Hey,
Oh,
forget
no, I know
about
you tell
it.
the truth. I just hate that that's a fact. It just messes with what I want to drink.
Jerry C. said, were you singing karaoke from the menu, Big Sarge? I certainly was, man. Dude, Jeremy,
Nice.
Jeremy, you had a
Yeah,
great
Big Sarge.
show. You had a great show today, man. I was kind of pumped up listening to you. I love your Freestyle Fridays, man. For those of you who haven't listened to Jeremy, go listen to Unleashed with Jeremy Hansen. It's freaking awesome.
Jeremy,
You know,
let me jump in here. If I could jump in real quick, Jeremy, man, no, all jokes aside, you got a great show, dude. You got a great show.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. You know, I'm kind of inspired by everybody. You know, when I started doing this, there really wasn't that many people out there doing it. And now there's such a wide selection of good quality, awesome shows. I feel really blessed, you know. And now my wife works at night, so it allows me a little bit more time to get ready for the next show. Maybe that's why they're getting better. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you can listen to the podcast while
said-
you're surfing on the script channels on the computer. Yeah, it's
Jeremy
all
said-
in one, right?
Jeremy said, the old lady's
Yeah,
not
let's
home.
see.
I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah, but-
It's going good tonight. I don't have her yelling over my shoulder. I can drink a beer. Forget about it. Speaking of which,
There you go.
The only thing wrong with Jeremy's show is he can never be wrong.
that's not a
I
that's
noticed
not a
that.
wrong thing. That's a good thing.
Never wrong.
And speaking of
Tell you
which,
right up front.
Dude, it's
I
hard
never-
to be right all the time. I'm not shitting you.
I never thought I would
know.
see.
I remember I called in once and you informed me before I even said anything. You said,
Yeah. I never
I'm
thought I
right.
would see Red
You're
Knight.
wrong.
I never thought I would see Red Knight back in the fold. I don't know if you know who Red Knight is, Jeremy,
Yeah.
but this dude is freaking off the hook. Don't you own your own restaurant now, Red?
No, I went into start a restaurant with a guy that has a restaurant group.
There you go.
He wanted someone to help getting it going for him.
Look at that
And,
shit.
so I did that. Yeah, so I did that, and now I'm down at another fine dining facility, getting everything ready to go for them. So I've just been bouncing around a little bit, and everything's been good. So my hours have actually changed from doing like 90 hours to like 40 hours now. So
Right.
that's
There you
really
go.
good. So that actually freed me up for this getting ready for this 2020 race, and to combat socialism and communism. So it's a dear thing to my heart. But it's always funny because I came back in the scene and posted some stuff, and it was cool, it was calm, and then I posted a picture with a tattoo, and then like all hell broke loose. They're like, "Oh, how could you do this? You got a tattoo. How patriotic you are. You were talking about Muslims and this and that." And it's like, "Oh, well, wait a minute. Hold on." He said, "This is my fucking page. If you don't like it, you can leave my page. And obviously, you're still a friend from after I shut it down from a year ago."
Oh, wow.
The memes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the memes are too spicy for social media, my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Cheers,
there's a lot
Erica.
of that
Nice to
going
see
on.
you. One of our.
So it's always funny, I was like, listen, guys, this is my page. I share my thoughts on Facebook. I'm a nobody. I do my thing.
Thanks,
I have
Christopher.
a small group that likes to see what I post, and that's it. It's always funny how someone stands up and says, "Well, we don't agree with this," or I'm like, "Who the hell is we?"
Wow, that's
I'm not
crazy.
doing this shit for
Antifa.
you, I'm not doing this shit for you or anybody else. I'm doing it for myself.
That's
For
right.
My mental
Hey,
state.
Red, where's La Fuzon? Where is
La
it?
Fuzon.
I thought she's getting ready to call in. She was battling some
She
people
lied.
on Facebook, so I think she's getting ready to call in here shortly.
Oh, boy. I want to show.
Big Sarge, I got to tell you,
Yeah,
you
go
know how
ahead.
you get kind of used to the consistency of your wife cooking great food?
Hell yeah. I'm fat. I got proof of that, but go ahead.
Okay, so the wife, she's always spot on. Awesome food every night.
Right.
And my daughter has been, cooking a lot since she's gone. Well, the other day she made these awesome spare ribs and mashed potatoes and green beans, and I was like, "This is awesome. This is getting great." I go in tonight, and man, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to call the wife to give me a sub. She tried making hamburger helper, and I couldn't force it down.
You know what? I have my stepdaughter. She can cook. She learned from me, of course, but she went to culinary art school, and she's with us. She's with us. She's still going to college. She's with us, living with us right now. My grandson, I love my grandson too much, and she cooks, man. When she cooks, man, it is, man, freaking good. Of course, sometimes she cooks better than my wife, but I'm not going to tell my wife that. You know what I'm saying?
My daughter cooks really good. I don't know what the hell happened with that hamburger helper, but I know my wife's listening. I need a sub when you come home.
Get that sub, Mia. Make sure you get that sub.
Italian BMT.
Yeah.
Do you know how I used to spice up field life back in the Army days, Big Sarge?
I guess
I'd take some hamburger helper and try to get some locally purchased veggies and whatnot and throw in it. And you can actually make hamburger helper or Spam. Absolutely delicious.
Don't get me started about MREs. For those of you looking, you see this sexy beast on my right-hand side. That's me when I was a $1.85 in the military right there. That's a picture of me. I'm going to share some personal stuff tonight.
Scary dude, fellas. That dude smoked all of us at once in a package of wrappers.
Oh, man. I'm still trying to find that one and when I was in Somalia, man. I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it somewhere around here. But, yeah, man.
Did you ever hit the port of Mogadishu?
I was in the Mogadishu airport, man. I did duty there plenty of times.
No, the actual port, the
boathouse?
seaport.
The boathouse?
Yes, the seaport where they had all the
nastiest place on frickin' earth. Yeah. There was flies out there. The flies were so big, it was just nasty. It stunk. When we did duty there, I couldn't wait to get away from there, man. I wanted to go back to Mogadishu Airport where they actually had white sandy beaches. I tell you what, Somalia is a beautiful freaking country, but unfortunately they have those bastards running it right now and running it back then. Hold on. Stop the press, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm the lady killer. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm just joking around. Hi, La.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
What's up, LA?
Y'all are terrible.
Why are we terrible? Why are we terrible? Tell me.
Well, you're talking shit, and I couldn't even get on it yet.
He said, "Don't be talking shit about me,
Sarge." There's a bunch of guys getting together for poker night, and you're just listening to it.
I tell you what,
and
LA.
I'm in the middle of it.
I got a confession to make. I didn't say anything tonight. It was all Zach.
Yeah, I'll take the blame. Look, we got La on the line. I'll take out all the blame. I don't care.
All right, Zach.
God, love you.
Zach, I found the picture you're talking about. Everybody, the picture that I put up right now, right here, if I can do it. I know I can. Right there. That's the picture of me in Somalia. Yeah. But anyhow, welcome, LA. Great to have you. How you doing?
Hi, Sarge, my honey. I'm
watch out. No, we know you are. But anyhow.
Yeah, you know
I got a woman out here.
I guess we now know why they call him Big Sarge.
Because I got big feet.
Hey.
Let me jump in. Well, I don't know. We got the lady on the line.
Zach knows. Just tell him, Zach. No, go ahead.
I kind of got to filter myself. All right, fine. Fuck it. We had a vote one time in our show in the chat, and Sarge literally asked the show who has the biggest Johnson, and everyone
I did
voted.
Not. Yeah, I did. Okay, I had a vote. Yes, I did. It was stupid,
course,
but it was funny.
Sarge won. I think I took third.
No, you took fifth. You took fifth, Zach.
That must have been before my time listening to you, Big Sarge, or I would have been throwing my dago ass into it.
Zach took fifth place, and there wasn't a fourth and fifth option in there.
I'd like to throw that fourth option.
Oh, man. Jeremy, let me ask you a question, brother. How do you do it, man? How do you juggle all the stuff that you do during the day with the family, getting everything together, and then come on at 5 o'clock my time and put on one hell of a show, man? How do you frickin' do it, dude?
You know what? It's probably the people around me more than it's me. You know, like, I don't have to worry about lunch or any of that stuff. The wife has it, so I'm out here studying. You know, she takes on a lot of the responsibilities with getting the kids back and forth. It's not easy, don't get me wrong, but I'm just surrounded. I got great kids. I got a great wife. I got some great friends. You know, it's all the above. There is really no special key. It's just hard work and having good people around you.
You know, I call
That's
bullshit.
awesome.
Zach, I call bullshit. I think Jeremy's holding out on us, man.
What? I'm curious, Jeremy,
quiet.
how many people you got on your production team?
Just me.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
3, me, myself, and I.
That's way awesome,
That's
man.
right,
I've
isn't
been
Very impressive.
I've been married 26 years and had my YouTube since 2007.
And
I
he's
will
still
tell you,
got
that
3
is
people
phenomenal.
subscribed to it. No,
I mean, it's hard, but, you know, the wife is like, you know, she's not one of them people that, unless I want to spend money on the show, then she gets to get a little ornery. But she's always encouraging and, you know, get this done, and I know you could do it. And, you know, when you have that kind of driving force behind you,
wives make a
there's no
difference.
stopping you, really.
That's for sure. Wives definitely make a difference in this. Speaking of which, L.A., are you guys ready to if I can talk now, I got a little bit in me, I can't talk. Are you and Red ready to see Mr. and Mrs. Sarge come to Cincinnati to visit you guys in July on the way to Jeremy's house?
Well, fuck yeah, why wouldn't we be?
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like a plan is shaping up.
Yeah. Look, me and my
That's
wife,
right.
we decided to take, because we want to go to Jeremy's. Jeremy's having a big shindig over in Missouri in the Ozarks. You know what? Ozark Season 3 is going to be the week of July 27th. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, it's going to be awesome.
You know, Sarge, I worked on both of on season 1 and season 2.
You're kidding
Jason
me.
Bateman.
No way.
Yeah, I did the food for the crew.
Oh,
I did the food
man.
For the crew and Jason and all them. Yeah, it's such a great crew.
Yeah, no, dude.
I didn't. You know, I look at Jason as a comedian from when I grew up. You know, and like
Mhm.
to see Jason do something like this is phenomenal. He does such a phenomenal job.
Right. Man, I tell you what, Red, you have
Outstanding.
you've worked on some awesome sets. Didn't you work on the Walking Dead set one time? You said you were working for them or something?
I did. Yeah, I did Walking Dead. I did 3 seasons with them.
Holy crap.
So that was pretty cool.
Man.
All those guys are. I fed all the zombies and the walkers. Every once in a while, I got to feed some of the cast. So that was pretty cool.
Man, can you guys see the picture right there? Man, what a stud. That dude is a stud. That's Zach's favorite picture of me.
Is that a picture of me?
Picture of me? You wish, hooker. You know, Jeremy
Hey,
can.
hold on, I got to jump in.
Yeah,
I
go
gotta
ahead.
jump in.
Go ahead. Since it's your show.
It's my show. La Fusone. How excited are you for Italian food in Chicago?
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
Come on, I'm telling you, it's the biggest franchise in Chicago of Italian food.
Look, I got a Roberto's
What
Pizza
accent?
here in PA. Come on now, give me a break.
Chicago.
In Chicago.
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 Hey,
Hey, I'm excited.
All right, I'll shut up now.
I jumped to Chicago with my wife on our first anniversary or second anniversary. I just lied to you.
Did you just say you jumped
And,
on your wife in Chicago on your first anniversary?
Second anniversary. I just lied to you.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Anyway, so we went there with some friends. We got to go to the Fireplace Inn, which was the best ribs in Chicago, in my opinion. Zum Deutschen Eck, which was a German restaurant. And I don't know if that's still around or not, but that was the best. Sauerbraten you could get this side of the Rhine. I mean,
What's
better than anything.
What was the name of the German restaurant again?
Zum, Z-U-M, Deutschen
Du bist. It's called.
EC.
It was called Du bist eine Scheitskopf.
Never heard of it.
The German Corner, Zoom Deutschen Eck. This was back in,
Thank
it was
you,
our
Red,
second
you got it.
anniversary. We're going on 26 years, so that's how many years ago it was, brother.
I speak a little bit
I
of
can't,
I
Deutsch.
like
I can't
two.
pronounce.
What's that, LA?
I said I can't eat nowhere I can't pronounce.
She said, I ain't eating at that place, forget it. That's off the
No, it's
list.
okay. It's okay.
I always wanted to do the Route 66. Too bad that Route 66 didn't come by your house, Jeremy. I'd love to hop on that and look at old
Well,
Americana, you know?
I'm not too far away. I'm about an hour south.
Right. Well, I'm going to be spending an
Oh, so
hour
you-
north and getting
Are
hammered.
you near?
Guys,
Are you near
picture
Fort?
that he's got up. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Portland?
Yeah. Go ahead.
That,
No.
that picture Sarge has got up is terrifying. He looks like he has been summoned from hell.
We were in hell that time, man. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kaiser.
Are you near Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri? Because I was there back in 2015 because they moved the MP Museum from Fort McClellan, Alabama, to and now it's MP Engineering Chemical Corps.
I think the big
And I'll
red
tell you
one's
what,
like 2 hours away from him.
I was well impressed. Oh, I'll tell you what. You want to see something that's phenomenal?
Because I was in
Those
Lost in the Woods.
museums are right there.
Oh, yeah, I'm about an hour and 20 minutes south of Fort Leonard Wood.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
Linda
Yeah,
said,
it's fun.
okay,
You know,
thanks,
there's
Kaiser. Is
there's
this a
another cool
documentary?
thing here.
Go ahead.
The Titanic Museum.
What's that?
It's all about the Titanic, and you know they've got like the stairway in the Titanic in there, and there's a lot of stuff you learn. You know they had gold railings in the Titanic, and when they built the Titanic, it was the best of everything. And you wouldn't believe for flooring at the time it was the newest, latest, greatest thing. They put linoleum down.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Did you ever go to? Did you ever go down to the Jesse James Museum that they have there? It's fairly close to there.
I haven't. I'm about literally 2 miles from one of the James's cabins they used to stay at.
Nice, nice. This is right off where I can't think of. Is it 40 and 66 that run parallel? It's right off that area.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
60, yeah.
Here we go. And we're going to have we go left at the left. Here's how you get to Jeremy's. You go to Missouri, you make a right at the big tree stump, and a left at the canyon, and a right at the mountain, and you're there.
That's pretty
Well,
much
don't
it.
forget.
Good.
Don't forget, you got to go down the holler.
William, man.
We went out, you know, I used to belong to the biker club. And we went out, and there must have been, I don't know, 30 bikes. And we stop, and this guy says to me, he calls me, he's like, dude, I'm lost. And we're in Wisconsin.
Right.
And I said, okay, where are you by? And he said, I don't know, there's a field and a barn. And I said, oh, well, thanks for narrowing it down for me.
It's a field in the barn. That's pretty much all of Missouri there. William, man, you're in my area code. Are you close? William Sturgeon. Are you close to where I am? I know. I see your 717 area code. How close are you? You live to me, brother?
About an hour and a half away.
Oh shit.
I'm an hour and a half west.
Well, dude, we need to get you in the studio one night, man.
No, I want a show, man.
Well, get yourself
Hey,
together.
How far are you from Columbus, Ohio there, Big Sarge?
No, I've already had a show once.
Yeah, dude, William, I'd love to have you have a show, man. That would be awesome to have you on here, man. That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to have you, get you in the studio one night, kind of hang out here. Dude, I got a big house, big basement.
That'd be
I
awesome.
got a blow-up mattress, and you'll have fun. Nobody caught that but me.
How many miles are you from Columbus, Ohio? Because if you're going down to Cincy, you
Is
can
that-
come through
is that-
from
is that where
you're from.
Is that where you live,
Hit
Kaiser?
Columbus. Yeah, I'm about
Yeah, I'm about
15 miles from Columbus,
All right.
due west.
I'm too far away from there.
That's awesome. Balls busted. Insert car crash.
Insert car
I got
crash.
the big house, but I share it with my roommates. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Zach has a roommate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
my mom.
Mr.
Come on,
Hack.
No one jumped in on the joke. Sarge, you're supposed to finish that.
Yeah, I know. I'm off my game tonight, man. I got so much greatness on my call line tonight with
This is a
La
blast.
Fuzan. Oof. Jason Hack just called in. We're going to get to Jason in just a second. I got Jeremy Hansen. I got Kaiser, who tells long stories, but I love him. Got Red Knight, who finally just reemerged and is back. And I'm so glad.
Grave.
I'm just like so
on
hyped.
Resurrection on Easter weekend too. So.
I know, isn't that awesome?
true.
Red came back on Easter weekend. Talk about resurrection. And I got William, who's just an hour and a half down the road from me.
I didn't know Jesus was black.
Outstanding.
That's awesome, though.
You know, Jesus came out wearing a MAGA hat. But anyhow, I got, of course, I got my co-host Zach on as well. Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal. Okay, LA, quit barking at me, okay? Please. All right, anyhow.
That's my big.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I appreciate being on. I love you guys, but I got to go in and take care of the kids. I've put the stress on my oldest daughter for too long.
Hey, Jeremy, thanks for calling in,
Jeremy.
brother. I appreciate it, man. You were awesome
Good night,
tonight.
Annie.
God bless, Jeremy.
Thank you. You guys take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Jason,
Bye-bye.
Jason Hack, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
All right, you got to speak up.
Hey, one of my favorite guys.
LA, how you doing?
No.
Hi,
You
Eddie.
can't even say that with me on the line, Rob. I'm the
No,
only one.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
the
not
only
Reb.
one.
Beat on that one.
Hey, shh, don't tell the others.
I'm telling Red to his face.
Well played.
Hey, what do we always say? Forget about it. Reb says Big Sarge is drunker than old Cooter Brown. That's a distant relative of Reb, but no, I'm not.
Did someone say cooter?
I love Reb, man. Reb's a big supporter of the show. He's always on every show. I see him in a group chat that I'm involved in. And, you know, I love that people follow us around like that. And even on a BSing with Big Sarge, where we only got 17 or 20 in the eyeball, which is fine because it's just a cut-up show tonight, he's always here, man. He's always supporting. And there are other shows that are live, going live at the same time, but you'll see Reb hanging out with Sarge. And you know what? Stuff like that kind of hits you in the heart. It's kind of cool, you know. It's like these guys like Lee Johnson, Leo, Jerry, Leslie, Barb, the rest of the gang, they're all there, man. And then they follow you around and they're like, I'm going to go over to Sarge. I'm going to see what he's up to. Or I'm going to go over to Jeremy. I'm going to see what he's up to. I'm going to go over to Cooter and see what Cooter's up to, you know?
Great people.
Yeah, it's great people, man. It's awesome.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Sarge, I think it's appropriate if I add, look how big our Saturday show is right now. It's fucking huge.
It is huge,
Really
man.
huge.
I'm so glad we're on iHeartRadio finally. I'm so glad we're on Roku TV,
Yeah.
Fire TV.
That's awesome.
We've definitely stepped up our game. What was it? I'm not a big numbers guy, but a few weeks ago, I think we had like almost 15,000 views on our Facebook page. It's phenomenal. You know, I mean, we're killing it. And, you know, it just goes to show that folks like you guys that call in and hang out with us on a night like this, and the guys and girls that are in our audience, especially Cooter, you know, Reb's cousin, Reb's second cousin, you know, that is hanging out with us. It's awesome, man. I mean, we're blessed, man. Zach,
Well, you can't say cooter.
yeah.
You can't say cooter and red at the same time. But what I'll say is, this is something I've put out on my show, and everybody needs to pay attention to this. It's for real, folks. When I get the message, Big Sarge is on, I try to be there. But guess what?
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Shadow
love.
banning is real, and taking people off your subscribe list. I have a loyal following,
Right.
and all of a sudden I get the things in my live chat.
Hold on.
Hey,
Kaiser.
they unsubscribed
Kaiser.
me and unrang the bell.
Kaiser, 3 people is not a loyal following, dude. I'm messing with you, brother.
Yeah, I know you.
notice,
Hey,
you
bust
notice
my
how it
balls
got
more. I
quiet.
ain't
He was
worried.
like,
I'm grown.
everybody was like, oh, shit. No, but seriously, you're right, man, and I appreciate that. That means a lot, man. I appreciate it. And look, man, to have Red come in, the first show he hung out on was my show when he came back. And, you know, that was phenomenal, man. So, Red, what are your plans for the future, brother? And William hanging out with us. William's like an hour and a half. Red, are you still here, Red? No, Red.
That's his plans. He does that. That's how the scope of his plans. The
silent and deadly. L.A. said, "Shut up. I'm on the line now. You shut up. Sit down. Sit down. I'm on the line." L.A. La Fuzan.
Well, no. Only I get to say that. Come on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
L.A. How are you doing?
Yeah. How are you? Yeah.
The Friday show.
Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you.
Really? No, I think Sarge is kind of, we're what is the?
I really need to look through here.
Jason, here we go. Jason should know about his background. It's just like, we're all Redcon One Media. I'm interrupting Big Sarge in the show right now. I just want to let you guys know that.
Like he's got 2 other shows playing in the background.
He knows.
Multitasking to the bad degree.
Yeah.
No, Fuzone, I think what Rob is getting at is how you feeling. Like, how's your health going right now? How are you feeling?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I think she's inside dealing with the kids.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, Red.
The law is laying down right now.
She said, Jason.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was telling a coworker about the show.
You're at work.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm on my lunch break right now. That's why I jumped on. And my coworker
I'm
came
calling
up
your
and I
damn.
was telling him about it.
I'm calling your damn boss right now. Okay, what's your number? No, I'm joking. And look at that, man. Hack's on his frickin' lunch break, and what is he doing? He's hanging out here with us tonight. Boy, you must have a sad life, brother.
I've seen Hack during a phone conference meeting. He's driving the forklift,
and he's running around the warehouse on a forklift, going, "I'm on the Big Sarge show. I'm on the Big Sarge show."
Taking multitasking to the nth degree.
Yeah, man.
You're a good man.
He has a worker.
He's multitasking. That's funny. That's funny. We had a picture that one of our guys, one of our fans made. It was a guy running from North Korea to South Korea, and this Jeep chasing him from North Korea, shooting at him. And the caption was, "Even people in North Korea try to go see Big Sarge show." That was
That's a couple years old.
That's a couple years old, but that was awesome.
It's nice. You gotta bust that back out, man. That's good stuff. Dust that off.
Yeah, I have to.
I gotta bring it up really quick. She's back on the phone. Fuzone, how's your health? How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm always okay. I'm hanging in there.
Okay, good.
It'll be fine.
We were concerned. I didn't mean to.
No, we weren't concerned. We knew you were tough. We knew you're tough, and you're rocking and rolling in there. And look, with a great man like Red, how can you not be okay? Ha Red. See, who loves you, man? Who loves you, Red? Tell me.
I said help.
That's right. Who loves you, Red? Tell him.
She wants to choke me. She wants to choke me for coming back. She said, "If you come back, I'll choke you." I said, "No. I'm going to come back, so I guess I'm going to get choked."
Well, that could turn into some kinky sex afterwards.
Some people like to do that, man. When you're doing your own bedroom, it's your own business.
That's right. I'm okay with that, Red. Cheers, brother. She said, "Whip out the whips and chains, y'all."
It didn't scare me too bad.
Obviously not.
Well, at least you're not doing a Robin Williams with a belt. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry asks, "What's my?" Jerry asks,
Jerry
asks, "What's my Coke to rum ratio?" About 50-50 right now, Jerry. But thanks for asking.
If Lau was going to use, the doorknob tie around the neck, my spider senses would go off. I'd drive there. I'd be like, no, this is not going to happen.
No. See, Zach wouldn't drive there.
You got to have somebody take his place.
Yeah, I know. Rick, come on, man.
So hold on. Let me get this straight, Red.
Red, just give me a key.
Let me get this straight, Red. Let me get this straight. Zach's pinch hitting for you this week.
Again?
Zach's pinch hitting for you.
Zach, I am a starter.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you for running the show, Zach. I really appreciate it. But it's my turn to talk now.
We got a regular Johnny Bench on the line.
All right. Let's not talk over each other. Come on.
I get to cut in front of Sarge every Saturday. I'm like,
You know,
here's
great because I can do that to him and just mute him and keep talking. No, I'm joking, Zach. I love you, brother.
I got muted.
Zach's
muted me.
Zach's my right hand man. You know, I cannot. And here I'm drunk a little bit, so I'm going to talk third. Now, I'm going to say something.
Well, good thing you dropped a whole cup of wine.
No,
I really want to hear what Sarge is going to compliment me.
I certainly am.
I know, but it's good that you got a right hand man, honestly, because
Jesus Christ, I'm about to mute you too.
From carpal tunnel there, Big Sarge.
Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, Kaiser, you want to run the show too? We'll just give you and Zach the show, and you guys can run it. We'll call it the Z and K show.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge, there's a massage parlor across the street called DMP.
See, there you go. See, I knew it.
There you go.
And you know what their logo? You know what their hold on. You know what their motto is?
It's true.
We give you a happy ending every day.
Hey,
All right, go ahead and mute me again.
All right, now let me talk.
It broke on Cincinnati media, the news to say DMP massage parlor busted for providing sexual favors during massage. I said, well, no shit, it's called Dick and Pussy, DMP.
DMP. You can't figure that shit out.
With double penetration.
That's right.
The funny part was they had a group of angry ladies that saw a bunch of activity coming from the massage parlor.
They don't know how to have fun.
2 and 3 a.m. and they said, hey, you know what? Well, we think some guys are getting popped off over there, so they called.
He said popped off.
No shit. That's awesome. To an arrest at the DMP massage parlor.
Boy, they was popping off, all right.
You know,
I hope those.
those
women's mopped up. I hope those women's mopped up
it's a
all the
Kaiser
evidence.
show, ladies and gentlemen.
You know they got some 15-year-old who just came to the country, right? He's like, fuck, this job sucks.
Now, you know goddamn well. Listen, you know damn well. And I didn't even get him a chance to compliment you, Zach, so screw you now since you didn't want to talk.
Come on, bring it on.
All
Bring
right.
it on.
Before I compliment Herr Zach, I want to say there was probably one cop that went in there and didn't get a happy ending, got pissed off, and then wanted to go bust the joint. I guarantee you.
No. That's not what happened. What happened is she didn't put her finger in his asshole.
Kaiser has all the inside information on massage parlors.
So local Fox News. Can I talk to Sean Hannity?
I got a story for you, Sean. Seth's talking about fingers and buttholes.
Story, man. I got a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right. Anyhow, I want to salute to all the Mojo and Jackholes out there and all the guys and girls that listen in here on the Big Sarge Show. This is BSing with Big Sarge. We've got a great show tonight. Folks, we're supposed to go for an hour, but we're going to go for another half hour because my wife's not back from what she was doing yet. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. All right. And
keep drinking.
That's right. Keep drinking. Keep hammering it down.
Keep drinking. Stop thinking.
Drinking.
And Mojo 50's
half hour.
That's right. Mojo 50's got MojoCon going on currently down in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, in their studios down there, and they go live from time to time. And boy, let me tell you, they were hammered today all day long from the early morning hours. All right, and it's great to see the Mojo family. We got some great shows. I'm not broadcasting on Mojo tonight. This is not a show for Mojo. Trust me. Because I dropped too many Yeah, exactly. Because I dropped too many F-bombs for that. And, this is just the BSing with Big Sarge. But I mentioned Mojo because we're part of the Mojo family. And, it's great to be a part of something like that. So here we go with
I'm sure my finger in the asshole comment wouldn't have been good either.
Again, it's the Kaiser Show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Kaiser Show. 100%. This is the Z and K Show, ladies and gentlemen. It's not Big Sarge. I just want to let you know that right now. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, I will go as degenerate as needed to make the funny happen because we're all about to laugh, right?
Folks,
right.
in 24 hours, we're in serious mode. We're about to work in 24
Yeah,
hours.
no. Stephanie
So
says
why are we talking about it now?
exactly. Thank you.
I don't know. It's something to talk about.
Listen, Stephanie Garbo says this. Hold on, Stephanie Garbo, and I'll let William talk in here just a second because William's been chomping at the bit. Stephanie says that reminds me of a meme I saved. I'm sending it to you, Sarge. Laugh out loud. # finger in the butthole. I don't know if I want that meme, Stephanie. I don't know if I want that
as long
meme.
as it's not, hey, it's probably safe as long as it's not two girls in a cup.
Go ahead, William.
Man.
You had to go there.
#taint it.
Yes, I took it there.
Wow. I don't know where we're going with that. I can't either. Go ahead, William. Help us, man. Bring us back.
What's the reality?
Yeah, bring us back from
All right,
somewhere.
Please,
this is something
this is much better.
this is something that I've been working on,
Mm-hmm.
and that is messing with Google and Facebook's AI.
Okay.
If you can mess with it, like all my stuff's public, and they have like their like when you get flagged, it's not a person, it's AI doing that. And you can actually, like with Facebook,
Right.
I was able to negotiate with their AI. All right, Google hates it. Like they made me jump through so many hoops, and it's insane. I mean,
Right.
I have stuff on my computer where they don't know where I'm coming from. They think I'm a robot sometimes, and just fighting back because so many people. We're at a pivotal point. So many people are getting deplatformed. You know, like the alternative media,
true.
and that's the future. That's the future. The mainstream media is dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. So, you know, it
Well,
took me, I don't know how many times I had to restart my computer to get my system set up to where, you know, it lets me know when Google is using my webcam. Like, I took a screenshot of it. So, you know, you put tape over it, you know, you're good to go. It's just creepy that they do that and how, you know, because they're not following,
Right.
like, our law, our constitution of privacy.
They don't care about it.
They don't give a shit about it. You're right. That's for sure.
Yeah, they scoff at our law.
Yeah.
Because what Twitter did is they said over and over again, you know, the basically CEO of Twitter said, we are the new public square. Well, if you're the new public square in the U.S., we have, you know, something here called the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is.
They're the new. They're the new public space of the world, and honestly, I've got no strikes on my YouTube, yet I can't live stream. Figure that one out.
Wow.
Hey, Jack, my man, my Aussie brother, man. How are you tonight?
What's this? You're holding a party and you didn't invite me.
I did. I hit that invite button. You should have got it, but you were live. Hold on. But you, yeah, I know.
Jack
L.A.,
is in
you're
the
right.
house.
The hell?
But I got an excuse. This is not my show. It's Zach and Kaiser's show. So don't blame it on me, okay?
You know, it's Zach, Kaiser, and Jack now, buddy.
That's
Zach,
right.
Kaiser, and Jack.
I mean, I come in and it sounded like a show that I used to be involved with back in Australia.
Was it
where
called Z and
just
K?
basically alcohol and sex the whole time, you know, for breakfast radio.
Triple X.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
LA.
Hey, what's better for breakfast, right? Blowjobs and beers, right?
This video is not going to stay up, ladies and gentlemen, so enjoy it while we can. Oh, my goodness.
Welcome, Jack.
Welcome to the show, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing well, brother.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
That's L.A. and Red. I want you to meet Jack. Jack, I want you to meet Red Knight. And, of course, I want you to meet a good friend of ours, Kaiser, as well, and William Sturgeon, who's close to me. And, of course, you know Jason and Zach already.
Yeah. I just thought
Jason's
I'd
lifting
join in and add
boxes
to the
right now.
deplorables.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Nice meeting you from down under, brother.
Hey, what's going on, Jack?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm just sitting here waiting in line to immigrate legally.
Hey, I always.
You mean you can do that now?
Hey, Jack, I always love it when I'm down under, right?
I bet you do. I bet you do. That's why we call it, ladies and gentlemen, that's why we call it the Z and K show.
Hang on, I've been watching a lot of the Mojo shows. Don't we need a bell with an innuendo like that?
Yeah, I know, right? That's my new motto. Coming from down under, Zach and Kaiser, the Big Sarge show.
I think that should be the new logo.
You know
what?
Law could mascot for
Lee-
us. She could like cheerlead for us.
Yeah. Lee Johnson says, Sarge,
Let's
save
do
it.
it.
Save it and post it to YouTube.
Hey,
They
you know
would
what?
delete it.
If it's going to be like that, just throw a big
Christ, can I
flashlight
talk?
up as your
Can I
symbol.
fucking talk on my own show? Let me ask you guys. Can I freaking talk on my own show? 1 minute. Can I do it, please? Jeez. No, I'm joking.
No.
Everybody got quiet. It's like, shit, Sarge got serious. No, I'm joking. Sarge,
No.
Lee Johnson says, Sarge, save it. See what I deal with, Lee? See what I go through? He says, Sarge, save it and post it to YouTube. YouTube would delete it, but if it doesn't save it, I don't care. At least we had a good time tonight. All right, go ahead, Zach. Zach, take it
real
because I
quick,
got to drain the main vein. I'll be right back.
Sure.
It's your show, brother.
Yeah. I'll MC, no problem. Jack, are you with us tomorrow night?
Yes, I am.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh, he's
That's
playing
great.
music super loud. Yeah, I can't wait, Jack, man. We're gonna have a great show tomorrow night.
Fantastic. They've always been good shows. I enjoy doing it.
Now, Jack, how's your show going?
I'm sticking it to the liberal media. I mean, I'm enjoying having the national platform, getting out there.
Are you?
Hell yeah.
Are you happy with your size of your crowd right now, or are you trying to? You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, look, I'm never happy with my size.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
No one ever.
You must not be a dago, brother. You must not be a dago.
Don't ruin my impression on Australians.
Oh, look, we might not be the biggest of them all, but we know how to go down under.
You know how to work it.
Yeah.
They swim very well in the ocean. They're always swimming.
Better
All
put your goggles on.
I'm trying to MC.
Yeah, we know you're trying.
It's failing. I'm drinking. This is not going well.
That's the issue. We all are.
I know.
Sarge just gave up on his own show. I haven't heard him for a little while.
Huh?
What did Sarge do? Did he just give up on the show?
You're coming in real muffled, bud.
Yeah, really low.
You want to get a drink?
Oh,
You're
Red,
muffled,
yeah,
brother.
he's getting a drink.
Now, Red and La, do you guys drink wine, beer, or hard liquor?
All of the above. No, I don't like beer.
You don't like beer?
No.
So am I.
I'm from the South. I love wine.
Okay, so this place I'm going to take you guys to has got great wine. You know, real high-end, middle, and lower.
You had me at
and
wine.
I would say they specialize in pasta and fish.
Okay,
Yeah.
now fish, I don't like that much. That's y'all's
That's
deal,
fine.
but I'll take the pasta.
Well, how can you be
Is
from
it
the
good
South and not like
pasta? The
seafood?
pasta will be made.
I don't.
You know, we're
I
gonna-
don't like fish.
I'm back.
We're going there right now. Hey, nothing's
all right.
better
Let's not
than a
talk
little
over each other, guys.
calamari on the side.
Calamari.
A little nasty.
Yeah, I know. We took a turn. Come on, guys. I'm trying to MC.
Little munching on a little bit of anchovy. Everyone wants a bit of furry fish.
Down under, fish, and calamari.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? I go away for 2 minutes and I come back and I hear fish and calamari.
Hungry.
What the hell?
Man, I tried. We kept going back to
You let it
eating
go
good
off
now.
the rails, man. Zach, you need Zach, look at the video right now. Look at the video right now, Zach.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm
For
looking.
you.
Well, now let's do it again.
You'll see it. It's about 30 seconds behind. That's right. Thank you, Jerry C. Ha ha.
Release the Kraken.
That's right. Right here, baby. This is what it's all about.
I'm gonna have to bring you some Bundaberg. I'm gonna have to bring you some real rum, some Bundaberg rum.
Huh.
There you go.
What the heck?
What? You said Thunderbird
It's-
bird? Hold on. He
No,
said
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird rub. I don't even know. Is that? Did you take some? Do you take some freaking marijuana oil? And never mind, I don't want to know.
Wow, that's an interesting use for marijuana oil. I might try that.
I think they might actually ferment it with a little coca leaf.
Red, you've been quiet.
There you go.
Coca. That's our next song, ladies and gentlemen.
That hat you're wearing
is an awesome hat.
It's a thing of the past now. All the good players are gone. In that.
No.
Yeah.
Jerry C.
You better get it.
Jerry C. He said, finally, Sarge got a hat with some direction. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
That direction is always pointed up with Big Sarge.
Kaiser, I'm muting you right. You know what? Kaiser, you're banned. You're banned.
Sarge,
Don't even bother calling back in.
It kept going back to all forms of sex. I couldn't help it. I tried.
Where's the lie?
Ooh.
There is
Goddamn. That's a stiff drink right there. Anyhow.
And there it goes.
Very
again.
stiff.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right back to the stiffness.
God damn it,
and
I
down
I need a freaking bell.
Calamari.
I got me a wet drink.
He took a test to become an MC.
Red is
And
the
Big
man.
Sarge was impressed with me.
Red is the man. Red is the man.
You know,
He
folks,
is.
I'm gonna be hanging out with Sarge July 4th. I'm gonna be
And you know
live.
what? Zach's going to be hanging out with me, and he's going to be all wet, too.
So were the women.
Yo,
Yet or what?
why'd it get quiet?
No,
Why did it
yeah,
get
there you
quiet?
go.
Seriously, why did it get quiet? What, a man can't get wet?
Oh, you better be wet, otherwise you won't get.
Red, what's up, brother? Talk to me.
He's drowning.
Yeah, what's Red doing? He hasn't said anything in a while.
I'm
Come on, Red.
I'm cooking ribeyes.
Ooh, ribeyes, man. Shit, shut up, dude.
I can't see you.
Shut up, dude.
Cheese going right now.
Jerry made a
I'm sorry,
request.
am I talking too much?
Potatoes,
Sarge or something?
loaded baked potatoes.
Playing this for you, Jerry. Man, loaded baked potatoes.
Red,
He's
man, we
cooking-
gotta.
Red is a fucking genius, man. He's a freaking culinary artist. Artiste.
Red,
Look, dude, when I come
Red,
over
gotta
there,
just-
look, when I
gotta
come
take
over
your
there,
wife
Red,
for a week.
when you come over there, you better be cooking me some shit, brother, or I'm going to call Chef Ramsay on your ass.
He's cooking ribeyes with a little bit of dandelion wine.
Cooking fish and shit.
Yeah, you know what? He's gonna take some frickin' pizza rolls and heat them up in the microwave for me.
When you come, I'll take you down to the steak and seafood sushi house.
No, I want you to cook me something. Hold on. Shut up, Zach. Hold on a second. I want you to cook me something, damn it, because I seen all your shit come up on Facebook, and I'm like, God damn, that looks good. I'm hungry now. Fuck. I'm stopping. I'm not gonna look at fucking Red's fucking Facebook no more.
No more?
Because, man, all you got is all this awesome food on there. And he wants to take me to a freaking steak joint. What the hell?
It's still gonna be my food.
Oh, you're cooking it?
I'm making it. I'm just saying I'm gonna take it. I mean, yeah.
Now, hold on. Are you taking me to a steak joint that you work at?
I prepare it all for him.
Okay,
and,
so let me get
and the
this
cooks
straight.
Come in and cook it.
So I'm going to go to a steak place, and you're going to cook for me at the steak place.
No.
Well, then, fuck, I don't even want to go to the steak place. What the hell? This isn't... No.
You can't deny him.
Not doing
You
it.
can't deny him.
And
If the
charge
man
you
wants
$1.
steak, you give him a steak.
You know what, Sarge?
I'll buy the
cook
steak. I don't
for you.
care. I'll throw that steak up, or I'll buy
I'll
all
cook
kind of
for you.
steak you want.
I'll do.
Sarge is
I'll
king
do.
of internet.
Do you like pork? Like mojo roast?
Hell yeah.
Of course we like. Yeah, you can watch.
Shit, do I like...
I'll
I'm a
do
fat son of a bitch. You think I like
the
pork?
wrong question.
I'll get a cooler of Corona and whatever else.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm there, dude.
Sarge, you and I, we go visit Red and wow. Within
No.
the next
Zach,
hour
you're
and a
staying
half.
your fat ass at home. I'm the only one going up there, okay? I'm the one getting the food. You stay your ass at home, okay?
Now, I'm your
question.
I go where you go.
Here's a question for Big Sarge.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, when you head out, are you going to actually make the ladies scream and shout?
I always make the ladies. There's only one woman. There's only one woman. Hold on, stop. There's only one woman that I make scream and shout, and that's my beloved Shaha.
As it should be. As it should be. As it should be.
That's right.
That's right. She's gorgeous too.
Well, thank you very much. She married up. I just want to let you know that she married up. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're lucky I married up. I was the trailer trash.
Oh, so you got Zach as a girlfriend? Ooh. Why did it get quiet?
Green Acres is a place to be.
Farm living is a life for me. Honey, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
Stretching out so far and wide. Forget about cities, just give me that countryside.
Oh, jeez. It's a Zach and Kaiser show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Zach and Kaiser show here on BS with Big Sarge. We play a little bit of music in the background. Hopefully you can hear it. And we're all cutting up in here. I'm going to hang out till the old lady gets home. Who knows? We might go another half hour here. You're more than welcome to call in.
Oh, shit.
Hey, forget about it. And you know what? Zach, it might be here. It might be another one. He said, I'm going over at the massage parlor. I'll be right back.
He better not. He's got all the massage parlor he needs.
Shit, that's what I'm talking about. No, I'm down in the bunker. Jerry, I'm down in the bunker, so she won't see none of this.
I'm going to brag a little. You know, I can't drink too much, guys. I'm seeing some investors tomorrow. So I'm going to brag a little.
Look, blow-up dolls don't count, Zach, all right?
That's my product. I'm trying to get capital. For my blow-up doll company.
Oh, God.
Why?
I don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Integrating?
Yeah, no, I'm buying out another company. They're the Fleshlight company. And then, you know, we're going to...
I thought that.
I'm very much joking.
You better turn that blow up into silicone.
The closest thing to real life.
You know, it's...
Sarge makes fun of me. I talk about my career too much. Sarge thinks I talk about my career too much.
No, it's okay.
What's that?
I said it's okay. You talk about it all you want.
You know,
I tell you what to talk about.
Oh, man, what a hell of a panel we have tonight. No, we don't have a panel. What a hell of a call queue we have tonight. I got La Fuzan, Jack Alexander from Down Under, got Jason Hack, who's working, Kaiser, who he runs a massage parlor, Red Knight, who's cooking ribs, William Sturgeon, who's drinking marijuana oil, and, of course, Zach, who lives in his mom's basement. What could go wrong tonight on BS with Big Sarge, ladies and gentlemen?
Kaiser's a dirty boy. He's a dirty boy.
I have investors, and I still have free rent in my roommate's house.
Speaking of free rent...
You mean your parents?
Hey,
yeah, same thing.
Speaking of free rent, Zach, we live in at large in somebody's head.
I'm at home right now.
Yeah. Zach's always at home.
Oh.
Can you hear me knocking?
Pay you like that?
Wow. I don't care.
But did you get laid?
Yeah, he does. It's called Pornhub.com.
I got a high tolerance for no pussy I got high tolerance for, of not getting laid all the time. I can deal with it.
Hey, no judgments, man. Right hand or man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Right or left.
Welcome to
right
BS.
Left,
welcome to BS with Big Sarge. This is a no judgment zone.
I used to think it was just, when I was young.
That's not true. I'm judging.
There you go.
No, when I was young, I just thought it was my hand shaking.
A lot is judging. She's judging because she's like, my future husband. He lives in the basement of his mom's house. I can't deal with that.
Who hung up on us? Oh, Hack hung up on us.
Okay. You just have to have soundproof walls.
Linda said, check it out. Linda said,
we're together.
Be quiet. Shut up. Linda
Hey,
said,
she knows Zach.
I'm about to.
I know. I'm sorry, Red. Sorry. Keep cooking.
Everybody, it's the Zach K show now. Linda said, I just had a beer. You all are going to hurt in the morning. And Leo, Leo, the second sexiest man in the world, says, I really enjoy shows like this because it puts smiles on folks' faces. Isn't that the truth,
That's
Zach?
right.
There you go.
Isn't that the truth?
That's what you
heartwarming.
mean.
That's right.
That's so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to cut up every once in a while, isn't it? Just kind of hang out here, have a
That's
good
right.
time, and you know, drink a few, put a few down. The only thing I don't have is my cigars down here. Otherwise, I'd light up a stogie, and but you know, it's I can smoke a cigar, but I can't be in a confined room because it bothers me. Like if I'm out in the open or like out on a porch or something, I'm okay. But if I'm like I can't handle it. It's crazy.
Sarge, let's smoke some cigars when I come out there, man.
I already got 2 cigars
I wanna
on
smoke a
standby,
cigar.
brother. Well, I mean, that's
you'll smoke
red.
it at my mom's house. We'll hang out on the porch. Don't worry, she won't bother us.
Zach said, let's
Don't
smoke
worry.
it at my mom's
I
house.
know.
Oh,
guess.
my God.
It's a little downgrading, though.
I know, right? Yeah. LA's like, no wonder you don't get no pussy.
I know.
Because your ass
If
lives...
you like a good cigar, my suggestion,
Excuse my French.
if you guys want to
Stick it
listen,
in the pussy.
no, you don't want to use the human humidifier. But the thing is, you want to. I'm not Bill Clinton, trust me. The thing you want to
Famous
get,
last
the
words.
thing you want to get is a
I don't like
Tarano.
things.
Yeah, you want to get a Tarano, 1959.
Where the fuck are you going with this, Kaiser?
And it's called an Exodus. And a Tarano 1959 Exodus, get it at about an 8 gauge, and you guys, it tastes normally with a good cigar, even a Cuban.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My
you
name
have
is
to
Kaiser
drink
here
some-
tonight on the Big Sarge Show. I'm going to talk about gauges on. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, Kaiser. All right. I just want to let you know that.
Of the cigar.
I want to let you know that.
Well, I'm a
Another
cigar
sexual
connoisseur.
innuendo.
Well, yeah, exactly. You guys will have to look it up, brother. And Big Sarge, that picture is just as manly as fuck that I'm looking at.
Thanks,
so
brother.
What I'm talking about is you don't have to use port to import that port, P-O-R-T, to import that chocolate flavor. A Tarano
I already fell asleep 20 minutes ago, Kaiser.
Starts and finishes.
I already fell
in a
asleep.
chocolate flavor.
I already fell asleep 20 minutes ago into this conversation. Jerry C says,
I know I suck.
No, you know, brother, you're awesome. Jerry says Kaiser is
car crash.
Jerry C says Kaiser is a little bit off the Autobahn.
Of course.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm loving it. I'm gonna go with that. That's my new phrase.
An out-the-box
Listen,
character.
that's my new phrase for the week.
Say, folks.
I'm be like, you know what, Zach? You're off the Autobahn, brother.
That's right.
You know, so you guys know, I just messaged Sarge through DMing, whatever the fuck it's called.
What?
And I said,
what the fuck are you
best
talking
BS
about?
we've ever done. No, I was I wanted to share what I just wrote to you.
What? Oh,
Best
direct
BS
message.
we've ever done.
This is the best BS we've ever done. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably
Yeah, it really is.
This is probably one of the best frickin' bullshitting with Big Sarges we've ever accomplished in the history. We've done. I'm telling you, seriously. I'm not BSing you. I'm serious. This is. We've done plenty of them, and Red's been at a few of them, and he'll tell you this is awesome, man.
Sarge, I remember BSing with Big Sarge is probably two years ago.
I know, man. I was still on chemo 2 years ago, man.
And I remember when people would call up and they would just drown the line. I remember when other public figures would show up and just talk for 45 minutes, you know, and it was like the same stuff. So,
Oh, don't get me started on public figures.
Look, don't worry. Me and Sarge
Public
kept-
figures.
I know, right?
We kept
to me,
drinking.
this is
Jeremy
to me,
Hansen
this is
said-
a testament.
Go ahead.
You know?
Go ahead.
To me, this is a testament how much work you've put in and
Thank you.
the team has put in, and it's a testament to how great of a Patriot network you have going on here at the Redcon 1 and Big Sarge and stuff like that. I've been following you since 2017, you know, so.
Well, I appreciate that,
you know,
man.
why not? Yeah, and that's what we all need to do. We all need to, you know, I think there's 15 or 16 people watching this on Facebook now. After we've been going for almost 2 hours, we're peaking at 28 people. You know, it'll get over 1,000 views
Right.
this weekend, and it's just BSing with Big Cars. And I think
That's right.
I think that what I'm trying to come across is that, like, we all need to support each other. You know,
That's right.
Contribute.
Yep.
What is $4? You tip your waiter when you go get a steak. You know, $10, $15, $20. You know, contribute, and it helps everybody keep going and growing. And that's why, you know, you've been able to go so long as you have. Great following.
Perseverance, brother. That's all I got to say. Perseverance. Jeremy Hansen says.
man.
Jeremy Hansen says. I just want to throw this out there. Jeremy Hansen says, I'm going to go completely naked and hold a couple of mics in front of me. I don't know what that means, Jeremy, but
My God.
more power to you. I would pay to watch that. I really would.
How dare you, How dare you?
Hey, look, the $4 for this content is cheap when you get to hear Kaiser heavy breathing in the beginning, and
That's right.
Big Sarge thinks it's masturbating.
And listen, I want to thank Red. I want to thank.
Probably was.
I want to thank Red and Leslie for being my first two subscribers to my YouTube or to my Facebook thing. I mean, you know,
Sarge, you
Red.
crying?
I'm not crying. Red and I. Red and I. We go
Got me in
back.
my feelings.
Look, listen. Red and I.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Can I freaking talk
This is what
1
happened.
second? Shh. Can I talk 1 second, Zach? Is that okay with you, Zach? Can I talk? All right.
Oh, come on. I barely said anything.
You know, we went through our. I want to say this. We went through our hurdles, and you know, we've come a long way considering that we were in the garage at one time, and then my wife moved me into the family room. Then I got moved back into the garage. I got moved into the small little space. And now, you know, I was fortunate enough to have blessed enough to have a good enough job where I was able to purchase a house and finally have my own room where I mean, my one of my friends I play poker with, his name is Mike. He's a diehard liberal. Every time I open the door and show everybody, he goes, "Oh, there's the propaganda room." All right, all right.
That's amazing.
Man world.
Dude,
War room.
and Zach knows. Zach's seen the
That's so
pictures.
funny.
Zach's seen the pictures of how I was sick when I put this room together. I painted it. I put the camo net up. Dan Maynard gave me a World War II flag from a guy who died in Normandy. I mean, I got so much paraphernalia in here from the military, all kind of different stuff. I put this together myself, and it's because of folks like you guys who hang out with me and have a good time. We've come a long way, man. We really have, and it's really awesome. And this is, I want to mention this one guy. His name is Dan Steele. He used to run he used to be on a local AM radio show here called WHP 580, and he was kind of my mentor. You know, he got me into this. You know, I used to listen to him every morning, and I said, man, I want to be like Dan, man. I want to be just like that dude. He is like, in my mind, he is a freaking legend, and he's a really great friend of mine, and we've known each other for many years. And he's like, you know what, Sarge, you can do it. You can get out there. You beat feet. You got to work hard. Surround yourself with the right people, which I am. They say you are who you surround yourself with, and I surround myself with great people. Holy crap, dude. Dan Steele just popped in the chat. No shit. He just popped in the chat. Wow, man, that's crazy. I was just talking about it. He popped in the chat, man. Wow, that's crazy. Dan, salutes to you, brother. And look, you know, Dan was on the USS Forrestal during Vietnam. And salutes to you, Dan. You're the inspiration
Thank you.
that I needed to get this started. And we are who we are today because now we're on iHeart. We're on all these platforms. It's a very humbling experience, and God has definitely blessed me, blessed my family, and blessed all the people that are surrounded, that have surrounded me, that have came, with us on this journey. So I want to thank everybody out there. I really do.
Now, Sarge, if I can jump in and share some comments along those lines, dude. Look, how long have we been doing this? This is almost 5 years. It's just about every single Saturday. We've missed 2 Saturdays in the past 5 years.
Only 2 Saturdays.
That's great.
Yeah.
I swear to God, only 2 or 3. That's it.
That's right.
So it's really.
And look, and then
I feel cheated. I only got 2 out of the 5.
And then I met Jeremy Hansen. Look, listen.
Well, you're our queen now, so don't worry about it.
Hey, she is Red's queen. Let's not make that distinction, okay? That's Red's woman. All right. Anyhow,
Cersei Lannister.
I'm going too hard.
I love you too, though.
I'm teasing her.
You know what? How cool is it to have LA and Red Knight? How cool is it to have LA and Red Knight and Jack Alexander from Australia and Kaiser and William Sturgeon? How awesome is that to have all these wonderful people on the line at the same time? William, are you alive, brother?
Oh yeah. Is there a cop on the panel?
What's that?
Is the cop still here? Is the cop still on there?
William says the DA still around.
The former cop, yes.
Okay.
Let's not change the subject. You guys.
This is my question. Isn't it against the law to be publicly intoxicated?
No.
I don't know. Would you consider this public intoxication? All right. Reb said Shaha. Did my wife pop in here and I don't know about it? I'm not seeing my wife's chat. Is she in there? Is she in my chat?
No, she's not in there.
All right. Shit. Reb just scared the shit out of me. I'm sitting there going, oh my God, look at my, I gotta go. Thank you, Reb. I appreciate that.
I don't know.
My heart's fluttering as I'm talking.
Well, now we know. Okay, go on.
Thanks. I just don't want to lose the commentary that Sarge is going down, because we are live and it's not just us here in this show, but it's just what Sarge is saying. I feel the same vibe of humbleness and fucking I don't know. I can't help but say it's fucking almost beautiful. Sarge, man, you deserve the credit too. Yeah, I helped you out.
Yeah.
And I'm your fucking right hand man.
You goddamn right,
you're
my red hand.
But
right hand man. I said red hand man. Right hand man. You certainly are, Zach.
Interrupting a bro moment.
This is a bro moment.
It is a bro moment. That's for sure.
I think. But you know what? Sarge is the Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls. The rest of us just jump on his back. And we let him carry it. I swear to God.
I love you, Sarge.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what? What's not to love?
I really respect Big Sarge. He helped me with some issues that I had, and this is offline. But I got to give props where props are due.
Right.
And he's a good man, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Sarge, you're a force, dude. You're a fucking force.
Nah, you guys are the force. I'm just along for the ride. Look, let's make no mistake about this. Reb, she's out with my stepson tonight. They're smoking hookah. I can't stand hookah, so otherwise I'd be out with them. But let's make no mistake about it. You guys are the driving force behind this, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm just a guy sitting behind the microphone and spewing my rhetoric, my BS. You guys are the ones that make this happen. We've been holding it 2025 solid for this whole time, and this is a BS, and we're getting ready to go into our third hour here.
Wow.
Well, can we just get you to admit you're awesome?
What's that? I didn't hear that. What'd you say, LA?
I said, can we just get you to admit you're awesome? Just say it.
Well, no.
It'll feel good.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. No, you guys are awesome. You know what?
I'm fucking awesome.
When I got friends like Zach and Red and Kaiser, and Jason Hack and Alex and Jack, you've been quiet, man. You know what?
Yeah, I've just been letting all you guys shoot the shit.
And Jeremy Hansen, my brother from another mother. I'm not lying. I've developed a friendship with that man.
Jeremy.
Look,
He took away my
I just want to let you know that, Zach, you've been downgraded to a side chick. Jeremy Hansen is my Mrs. right now. You're my Mrs. Nah, Jeremy is an awesome man, dude.
The apartment.
Oh shit, Dan Steele's on the line. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit! Everybody, be quiet.
There, okay.
The legend
we gotta
himself.
Go more bro moments, guys.
No.
Calm down.
This is the man.
I can't hear you anymore.
Okay, everybody, hold on a second. I want to have to mute everybody, but I have the legend. In my personal opinion, this man is the epitome. This man is the epitome of professionalism. He is probably one of the most humblest, best, most. I mean, he's an awesome. He's a legend, dude. And Dan, I love you, brother, and I think the world of you, man. I really do. And we really have to have a beer soon, man.
Well, thank you, man. You're too kind. I just punched you up on Facebook, and there you were, man, live. And I have to tell you, I'm excited. I've been invited to speak to the recruits at Great Lakes Naval Station coming up May 15th, 16th, and the 17th about the Forrestal fire and the importance of firefighting training that goes on in the Navy and all the services. And it struck me that it was 1964, 55 years ago.
Man, can you believe how time flies?
I know. 55 years ago, I was a recruit at Great Lakes Naval Station, and now I've been invited to go back and speak to them. And
what an honor, Dan. I mean,
well,
why not? Why not
guys,
you?
The people that invited me, I said, you know what? There's an awful lot of people who did more to fight the fire, and were true heroes. Yeah, I fought the fire. Yeah, I survived it. But there's a lot of people they could have invited. My buddy who worked the details out for me said, well, you're the only one that spent 40 years in broadcasting. So
40 years, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about. This man is a legend. I mean,
stop with the
legend. No. Don't. Look, man, I know you're a squid, and I love you. All right, but you're a squid. We love squids just as much as we love ground pounders. All right. But at the end of the day, man.
Army Sergeant. Listen, I get that from Marines. I'm not going to take that from the Army.
Right.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi. I mean,
Semper Fi.
What an honor it is to have you call into my show, man. I cannot thank you enough, man. I really can't.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, listen, it's my honor. I'm glad to see you putting things together there. Your set looks terrific, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I have to get over there.
I would love to have you in my studio one night, Dan. That would be the ultimate. That would be. You know what? Life will be complete after that. It certainly would.
Well, listen, I hope
that would actually be awesome. And I have to say that would be an awesome thing because a mentor.
Go ahead, Dan.
I'm sorry, he got cut out.
He certainly did.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, you have a great show, and I'll be listening. But I one of these days we'll get together and we'll work together. How's that?
That sounds good. I'm doing a mini series called a mini documentary called War Stories with Sarge, and I would love to get with you and hear your story about what happened on the Forrestal.
I'd be happy to do that. Listen,
see what I mean, Zach?
There's a rally for the troops.
Yeah.
I would love to be a speaker at that event. If you can get me hooked up with somebody to, and I mean, I'm all for the veterans. As a matter of fact, I volunteer every Saturday to go out and talk to at a local place here in Harrisburg to talk to a couple of vets that have PTSD. I would love to come out and speak
Sarge
at that
rock.
event. That would be such an honor if you could square me away with that, Dan, and put me in contact with whoever. I'd love to speak at that event. I really would.
You need to talk to Holly Love. She's the producer now.
Okay.
I mean, I can put in. I think I've already put in a word for you, but I know it's tomorrow from noon to 1 at Brightville Park.
It's probably too late. Yeah.
Yeah. Scott Perry, Congressman Perry's going to be there.
Well, I might have to stop in there and maybe I'll take some footage.
Retired Brigadier General.
I know he made his BG, didn't he?
He did. Yeah.
Yep, certainly.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, thank you for calling in. It's an honor to talk to you, man. Salutes to you, my brother. You are the best in the industry, man. I could never be just an inch close to you, brother.
Thank you, Dan.
Great, brother.
That's awesome.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? Dan Steele, who is a legend. This dude is a legend in the industry here in Pennsylvania. 40 years he's been working in the broadcast industry. Calls in on my show tonight. How about that, huh? Zach?
You know what, Sarge? Sarge, I'll tell you, man, in 5 years you're going to be rubbing soldiers with shoulders.
I'm going to be rubbing soldiers? No,
I knew what you were saying.
That's all right. I'll recover. I'll recover.
He said rubbing soldiers.
You can.
Y'all laughing at my vulnerable moment. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Hashtag rubbing soldiers, everybody. Hashtag rubbing soldiers. No, but
Time.
isn't that
You
awesome?
created that meme. It's going to go live.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll
It is
make
definitely going to go
live.
live. Yeah, but isn't
Get more viewers. That's what I like.
Not rubbing your shoulders against me, that's for sure.
come on, Jack. Jack. Let me tell you, Jack. The first night you get in the States, I'm going to be rubbing your soldier. No, I'm not. I'm joking. Oh man.
Well played.
See,
No.
this is why I went from the Army to the Air Force Auxiliary.
Don't be until you try it.
Don't be ashamed.
But I mean, seriously though, Zach. Seriously though, Zach. Seriously. Was it awesome to have this? Was it awesome to have Dan on or what? Are you listening, guys?
How dare you guys laughing at his vulnerable
I know.
moment? How dare you?
But wasn't it awesome to have Dan on like that? I mean,
Absolutely.
how many people have a legend like
Absolutely.
him and in the industry? He's been working in this industry for 40 years. He's been down at D.C. He's been all over the country. Back in the 70s and 80s, this guy was the equivalent of Rush Limbaugh today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Jason Hack said, hashtag rubbing soldiers.
Oh, I love Jason.
Jeremy
Come
Hansen.
on, man. I make these mistakes and they turn into memes. It's like the fourth one.
Jerry,
Like the fourth one in the past 4 years.
Jerry C said, hold on. Jerry C said, come catch us live. Jerry C said, come catch us live at rubbingsoldiers.com.
Yeah, listen to her accent. You can tell.
That's right. You know what? You better leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no. I've had some
You don't
drinks.
want
I've
that
had some
southern
drinks.
ass whooping.
I
Oh.
know. I agree.
Tease me, please me.
That's what Red says.
Hey, you know, with all this talk, I think we're gonna get a Red Con retreat going. I think that should be interesting.
I think that would be
I think it'd be
interesting, man.
amazing.
You know,
That would be cool.
dude,
You know what?
you know, Red, you
we
have
need
to
to
come
find
down.
a
Hold on a
central
second.
location and everybody fly into
Yeah.
it.
You need
Invite
listen.
the family. That's it.
We need Red. You need to take the 27th and 28th of July off and come down to UNLA. Need to come down, bring the kids down, hang out, have a good time. We're going to be at a camping ground down in Missouri at Jeremy's place, man. It's only it's like 5 hours, 6 hours from your place,
You know, the
man.
29th is my birthday.
Oh hell, man! Dude, that would be epic, man. That would be epic.
We won't hear from those two that night.
Jason.
Rockin', don't come a knocking.
She said,
Nice.
Red's gonna be all wet that night. Jason Haxton, Zach's show is called Rubbing Soldiers Media.
That'd be something worth looking into.
Why not, man?
Missouri.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be stopping by your place on the way there that week. So we're taking the 25th through the 30th off. 30th off. I'm taking. I'm like freaking fucking suffering.
I don't blame you.
Whatever you do, don't stand up, Sarge.
I'm afraid to stand up at this point. Where's the plastic bottle when you need one? Who
Stand
needs
up,
a
you just
bathroom?
can't back up.
I'm waiting until the day that Sarge looks like that picture again. And I'm not going to hang out with him anymore.
I tell you what, I'm 50 years old, brother. I'm 50 years old. That shit ain't happening anytime soon. You know, I got a good upper body, but the lower body's kind of, you know, it's there. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm 35 and I'm in the same shoes. Jesus.
Well, you know, they say I'm black from the waist down, right? No, I'm joking. Ooh, this is getting banned tonight from Facebook. Watch out.
You just can't.
You put up.
My buddy
you just
Mitch.
can't clench in the pinch.
Listen, my buddy Mitchell Serrano was with me in Korea, South Korea. He's as black as coal. And that dude will tell you the problem with America is liberals. And he's liberal. And he says, as a matter of fact, he told me the problem in America, I'm not lying. He said, I'm black as coal and I know it. We used to mess with him so hard. He used to be my boss. I used to hate him, man. And then poker brought us together. I was playing poker one night in the barracks. He came in, did a barracks inspection, and said, "What the hell's going on here, huh?" You know, he just came off the drill sergeant trail, and we're playing poker, Sergeant. You know, we're all smoking cigars, drinking beers, playing poker, and he's like, "Well, can I join?" I was like, "You know, what the hell were we gonna say? No?" We're like, "Yeah, Sarge, go ahead, sit down. Sit down, Sergeant." And you know what? The guy became my best friend after that. And he's from North Carolina, and every time he comes back, he's currently overseas doing embassy duty at different embassies. He's retired from the military, but every time he comes back to North Carolina to visit family, he makes a point to come up here to Pennsylvania to see me. The first time that he came up, I got a limousine for him at the. I'm friends with the owner of a vineyard here, of a wine vineyard, and. I ended up getting him a limousine loaded with a bunch of wine. When he got off the plane, came in to see me, he didn't expect to go into a stretch limousine. This thing was huge. I had the owner of the vineyard in there. I had a buddy of mine, and I had Mitch getting off the plane, getting into it, and we got so hammered that night. And we pulled. This is cool. We pulled into the vineyard, and there was probably 300-400 people in the vineyard. We pulled in. They stopped. The owners of the vineyard stopped everybody. Made a big announcement that Mitch was getting off of coming back from Iraq embassy duty. As soon as Mitch stepped out of the car, everybody gave him a standing ovation. It was amazing.
Awesome.
We drank free all night long, man. It was just phenomenal, man. That's Hershey Vineyard and Brewery. I mean, they're phenomenal people over there, man. It's awesome.
I really wish I wouldn't get DCMA strikes because you play some great music. Marshall Tucker Band.
Bad Company.
A little bit of Bad Company.
Oh, yeah. Rival Sons is probably one of my favorite bands right now. Yeah.
And that's reality. And
it certainly is.
That's what actually, it's balls up to you, brother.
You know what?
That.
I've gotten to the point now. Look, and Red knows this, and Zach knows this, and LA even knows this. People that have been affiliated with us in the past, okay? I've gotten to the point now where it was confrontational in the beginning, but it's at the point where, you know what, if you can't swallow your pride, and if you can't let bygones be bygones, then you don't belong as a part of my circle, as a part of our circle, you know? I want people that love each other, that respect each other at the end of the day, that kind of can hang out like this for 3 hours on the air and just bullshit and talk and have a great time and drink.
Yeah.
And you know what? After this is over, and look back at this and go, God, you know what? I'm so glad I called into Sarge's show tonight because I felt important. I felt a part of something special. And if you can't feel a part of something special, then you don't deserve to be a part of something special. Am I making sense with that?
You got
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That's some deep shit there, ain't it?
Seriously. Yeah, it is. That made me concentrate for a
I
minute.
tell you, no, all seriousness.
Go ahead, Red.
I
Go ahead, Red.
I went back. I saw you, Sarge, 2 years ago,
Right.
and this guy said, "Hey, here's this cat. He's talking shit about people calling themselves having shows when they're doing cell phone videos
Right.
because that was like the big thing. Like everybody was on a cell phone, but they were calling it a show.
I was.
And so they were like, "Oh, this guy's calling people out." I'm like, "Oh, let me check this shit out." And I checked it out, and I was like, "God, you know what? I love that shit." You know why? Because it's the truth. Like, these people are calling themselves having a show, and you're just doing a cell phone video. And this guy right here, sitting here, he's saying the truth. He's saying actual facts. Yeah, he's going and he's attacking, but it was just like, man, that's the aggressiveness I'm looking for, And ever since then, I haven't stopped following, I mean, it's incredible, like, honestly, how much you guys have grown. Like, I support you on my original page, and I try to go back and be a second supporter, and Facebook wouldn't allow it, being a second supporter on the Red 9 page.
Right.
But I mean, it just, for me, it's just like, man, I couldn't give enough for what I've gotten out of being a part of the group, and just the conversations. Alone are just so therapeutic. Each Saturday night,
Right.
It's just something incredible. You see so many different perspectives. The panel's great. You got people from Australia. You got people from England
Chicago.
sometimes. I mean, everywhere. Chicago, yeah.
Yeah,
Chicago.
I know, man.
I mean,
How about-
Jesus Christ.
Chicago.
How about Jack?
It's just awesome. I mean, it's just incredible, man. Just incredible.
I mean, you know what, Red?
100%.
Red, LA,
Yep.
I love, you guys are awesome. LA and I have something in common, going through what what we go through, or what I've went through, and what you're continuing to go through. So I know what you're going through. And, there's a kindredship there. And when Red came and said, he gave me the benefit of the doubt, even through all this turmoil and all this bullshit, Red was still there, and he's like, you know what? I got you, Sarge. Don't worry about it. And I see that he goes over to the other platform, and I'm okay with that. But that other platform's not okay with that, and that speaks volumes to me in regards to a man that's willing to put, himself in a situation where he doesn't care who you are. He's going to take you at face value, and that's respect to me, and that holds weight with me. It certainly
Don't
does.
make me a crybaby on this show. It's the first time I've been on it. What's the matter with you?
Look,
Well,
I
we had
think
vulnerable moments from Sarge and Zach and now Lon.
Right.
It's for me. I've told everybody. I say, listen, it's the same thing with my page. It's like, it's my page. I do what I do. My thoughts are my thoughts. My opinions are my opinions. I express my views. That's it. If you don't like it, take it. I will support whoever I need to support that I think I need, that I think will get the job done. And I think if multiple platforms get the job done, unfortunately, multiple groups can't coexist with each other.
That's right.
But we all come together at the end of the day to achieve the common goal. That's to instill our freedoms, liberties, and make sure the Constitution is upheld. So,
Right.
Yeah, but can I just say one thing?
Go ahead,
it
Ellen.
goes both ways, Sarge.
Mhm.
So you feel that way, but we do too. Because let's think about how many people stay by Red's side,
That's right.
no matter what.
Hmm?
You know what I mean? So it definitely goes both ways, and we absolutely love you guys. And I wouldn't think about being on anybody else's show. Have you ever heard me on anybody?
No, we haven't, man.
I love you guys.
That is awesome.
If I could chime in and point out, you
No,
guys,
you
like,
can't.
Who
No, go
would
ahead.
have thought? Who would have thought the level of friendship that's building between all of us, like our crowd, the host and all that shit, and Jeremy and his crew and Mojo. Like, that level of friendship, it's like odd. It's like, damn, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming.
That is awesome, isn't it? And that's what makes this special. That's what makes this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, BSing with Big Sarge is like a night, like I said, we just sit here and we cut up and we have a good time. And look, we're in the third hour, and Jeremy's still hanging out with us. Jerry's still hanging out with us. Reb's still hanging out with us. Linda's still hanging out with us. Lee Johnson's still hanging out with us. Hack's still hanging out with us. I mean, come on. We got 17, 18, 20 in the eyeball, plus you guys in here with us. I mean, this is what makes it happen. You know? I'm loving it.
How many, Big Sarge, how many aren't being recorded and being shadow banned? That's something that's really important that people don't understand. This is real talk. Right. We're joking around about shit, and that's why you actually brought a lot of stuff to light to me, and I like that. But in reality, I mean, I'm not trying to shill my show, and I never will on your page. I'm just Kaiser. The reality is that we have to work together now, because if we don't, guess what? Antifa will win. And Antifa is just a code word, just like ARA, anti-racist action.
I don't want to talk about politics tonight.
It's a code.
I don't want to talk about politics
but it's a code word for communist.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
I agree with you, Kaiser, but I want to keep it positive tonight. I mean, we're on kind of like a roller coaster full of emotions, and you know. And Jack, I recently met Jack. I recently met William Sturgeon, who's also on with us tonight. These guys are like part of us now, you know, especially after tonight. So William and Jack, I want to thank you for hanging out with us. And I know William hasn't talked a lot, but he's hung out with us still here on the line with us. You know, William.
Yeah, right. Just right now, I try to post it to you guys. Now, let me see. Facebook has shunned me from their public square for 3 days.
Oh, really?
That's getting out of hand, man. I mean, their leash is so short, it's getting ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and Jack, look, Jack's from all the way. Not to interrupt your train of thought, Zach, but I got to get Jack in here. Jack's all the way from Australia, loves America. He's hanging out with us. He's going to be on our panel tomorrow night. But look, after his show, what did he do? He said, "Bip, I'm going over to Big Sarge and hanging out with those guys." You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And you guys just imagine.
I'm just getting drunk on the fuse in this chat at the moment.
You and me both.
And you guys think of when our goals are met with this show, when we're done fighting super corruption and people are in jail. Like, dude, we're gonna fucking party like it's 1999. We're gonna be like, fuck yeah, we got our country back.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, hold on.
You know, Zach, like. You know, we're partying now. I mean, we have the best economy since the 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have the lowest unemployment rate. Right? Everything is going positive for Americans right now. We're doing nothing but partying, and the left is dying.
Yeah, it certainly
they're
is.
Eating, they're finding, they're scratching to dig out of, because they know we're about to split in two big directions. One's going to be moderate Democrats, the rest are going to be Democrats that are progressive, socialist, communists. And they know they're done.
Guys, I got a new caller on the line. Hold on, stop. I got a new caller on the line. I want to get him on. Okay, he just called in. It's a first-time caller, so Mr. McGee, welcome, or Mrs. McGee, welcome to the show, BS on Big Sarge. What's going on?
My name is Mr. McGee.
Mr. McGee, how you doing, Mr. McGee?
I'm good.
Talk to us, man. Talk to me, Goose.
Well, I am a machinist.
Okay. And
I've been doing that for about 35 years.
All right.
And
oh, wow.
The steel workers, they want us to vote for Democrats.
All right, hold on. Stop. No politics tonight. This is BS with Big Sarge.
All right. So all I'm going to say is that our economy is doing well.
Yeah.
And My job.
The music.
The music is crazy. It's Green-Eyed Lady. Go ahead, McGee. Go ahead, McGee.
Let the man talk.
Blues.
Let the man talk.
Blues. How about Stormy Monday?
Stormy Monday. All right, let me find that. You know, special request from a first-time caller.
Special request.
Stormy weather.
I'll find a harmonica.
You said stormy weather.
I'll look up Stormy Daniels.
Hey, play some fun.
All right, I got. Hold on, I got Fats Waller, Etta James.
I know the song he's talking about. It's a good song,
Come on,
and if
guys.
he's going to play the harmonica with us, that would be epic.
Let's not talk over each other. What did he say? Stormy weather.
Yeah, stormy weather is good.
I don't.
We
Yeah.
got that in Oklahoma.
Okay.
I wonder what stormy weather would produce in the Google search. You think you'll have a few results?
What the hell's going on here? Oh, okay. All right. McGee, you're going to have to turn your background noise down, brother, because that ain't working, man. I can't hang and listen to myself in the background. So score your background away and let us know in chat that you've done that. Go ahead, Zach.
Well, I was going to say earlier, we're talking about, the creation of friendships here, which is unique because we're kind of in a revolutionary industry. So you know what, dude? All I see is in 3-4 years when a lot of us have a lot of money and we're like, everyone fly out to Chicago, everyone fly out to Harrisburg, everyone fly out here. We're going to hang out here. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Can you just say Chicago again?
Chicago. All right. Jeremy,
it's happening in Chicago.
Jeremy dedicated this song to me. I want to let you guys listen to it. God bless you, Jeremy.
I'm hanging up.
This is
bless America.
You know what the song is? He dedicated this song to me.
Simplify.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. Jack, love you, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Can we get some Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah, let's do that. I had to play this.
Pride and joy.
Jeremy said,
Come on, guys.
look, Jeremy said, Big Sarge, I love Air Supply. I love Air Supply. Please play it. So, I had to play this song. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without Sarge.
Oh, Big Sarge, we're going to do karaoke now.
That's right.
You said Stevie Ray. All right. I love Stevie Ray
2
Vaughan.
hours and 15 minutes, folks. Jeez.
You know
Why
what?
don't we just play Run to the Hills by my favorite band and my favorite pilot. That would be, what I'm talking about.
Can't we just play some Leonard Skinner?
Who's that, Iron Maiden?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Fired up.
Leonard Skinner.
Fired up.
Frickin' Kaiser says,
Leonard Skinner.
like everybody knows what Kaiser's talking about. Kaiser goes, and we're going to talk about the pilot that flew me from bumfuck Egypt to Ohio, and it was 1975, and it was a prop plane, and we did some prop dusting.
It was 1776, bro. You got the date wrong.
You know what? Littlefinger, man. Is this an awesome song or what? Can you guys hear this?
We're just time traveling.
There we go. Some good guitar.
Hey guys, I got to roll. It looks like North Korea test fired multiple missiles. I didn't hear about this until now.
Hey, salutes to you, William. William, thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man. That was awesome, man. I really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, man. Salutes to you.
Yeah, I had some fun. I had myself muted so you couldn't hear me laugh.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. And you know what?
Crying baby here too.
All right, take care of yourself, William. Thanks for calling in, brother.
All right, man.
All right,
take it easy.
Man, Stevie Ray Vaughan, man. We've been going live for 2 hours and 13 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
and we're still going strong.
Yeah. I have a feeling we could probably go another hour if we really want.
Well, I got about this much rum left, so that's
Stevie
about how
Ray
much time we need to go.
You guys should go another hour. I'm going to eat these steaks here pretty soon.
Shit.
Potatoes.
Better send me some steaks.
And I'll watch.
I ran out of beer.
I'll put the show on the 4K TV.
Reb, I can't play AC/DC because Facebook and YouTube ban us automatically as soon as you play AC/DC. So I love AC/DC, but as soon as you play AC/DC...
Who asked for AC/DC?
You're done. Reb did. My brother Reb.
He's sleeping on the couch.
He's sleeping on the couch, Reb.
The badass
My favorite
in the background is perfect.
Hey,
My
Jeremy.
favorite AC/DC song is "Who Made Who."
Jeremy.
Or,
Jeremy Hansen, are you having a
what
good
I'm
time
saying.
in chat, brother? Tell me. Reb, Jeremy, Jerry C., you're still hanging out with us tonight. Everybody else is hanging out with us here on the chat on www.facebook.com/The Big Sarge Show. Lee Johnson. Are you guys having a great time or what? Jeremy, Lee, is this not what we needed? Leo, the second sexiest man in the whole wide world, is on with us still. He said, listen, Leo said, this is one of the best nights I have had in a very long time. Look at that, man. Is that awesome or
Good.
what?
I'm glad.
That's awesome.
That's a good thing, man.
It certainly is. Certainly is.
We're bringing the laughs and the funny. That's what Kaiser brings, and that's what Big Sarge brings on this show.
That's right, because it's the Big Sarge and Kaiser show. Sorry, Zach, I got a new co-host.
That's right. You've been traded in.
It's like you said, being number one sexiest man, I'm cool with you being number 3.
Oh, you've been DX'd, my brother.
We got Leah too.
Down,
Man, I love his reaction, man.
As long as it's not a freeway. Right.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Wow.
Meanwhile,
we all have got to move closer, man. This could be a really great thing.
Oh, I know, right?
We need to take over a town. We need to take over like a town or a village or something. We'll just
but then we'd be we'd be accused of starting a utopia. And
that'd be like Jerry Joe. It's like what Jeremy was talking about today.
Who I want to live with. I want to live with who I want to live with.
Here you go, Jeremy.
No, not really.
It's going to be the new
We're
Sarge
just calling
Jones.
a pool party.
Everybody in Atlanta, I'll tell you right now, you're going to come down to Sarge Town. You're going to come down.
I would have 4 husbands.
You're going to come down to Sarge Town, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to drink rum. Everybody at Sarge Town drinks rum, and that's all they drink. We don't drink water. You drink rum at Sarge Town. Amen, brothers and sisters. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to come down to Sarge Town right now. You're all wearing Kansas City Chiefs hats. Drink rum. Be merry. Whatever.
The Red Con Utopia.
Honestly, the Red Con Utopia would be you don't drink rum, you ain't gonna come.
Oh, God.
That's hilarious.
Zach.
That's terrible. Isn't that sort of like the hashtag Me Too movement?
It certainly is. Zach, take the show. I gotta go. I'll be right back, okay? Zach, it's all yours.
I must be that Me Too guy because that's always been my Edom.
That's right. Did or done.
So what town are we gonna live in, you guys? Like, what major city are we buying? Where's the vote?
San Diego.
What do you guys vote? San Diego.
San Diego, yeah, San Diego. San Diego would be great.
California's lost, so we need to find somewhere in the no, you can't save California. If you knew the
West
and
Virginia.
we're gonna West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, that area. It's the heart. Look. Nobody wants to think about this stuff, but it's for real. Look at America now with fresh eyes as a slaughtered cow. It looks just like any butcher has, right? And
You're cut off. Number one.
No, I'm telling you. I hear you, girl. I hate ya.
No more.
I hate ya. I hate ya.
Yeah.
But
See what happens
but
when
what
I
I'm-
take the mic?
I love it, man. Rock that mic. I love all the comments. Tonight we're talking real shit. And we're considered flyover country, right? They just ignore us.
True.
And it's East and West Coast. They're gone.
100%.
Realize they're gone. And
Okay.
You know what's in this? You know what's in
there's
the
an...
guys?
Realize.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second,
There's-
ladies. Hold on, stop.
if
I
you-
got somebody special.
Okay.
I got somebody special to introduce everybody to. Look at this hot, sexy woman. Can you believe that she married me?
Oh, I gotta go watch this. Hold on.
Yeah, it's say hi.
lovely lady.
That's my woman. Say hi, everybody.
His
say,
lovely
say hi to
bride.
my son.
That's awesome.
Talk to him.
Let
Talk
me
to
get
him.
a
They're all
screen
saying hi.
capture.
Here,
It's
here,
fun.
here.
It's fun. It's fun.
No, say hi to everybody.
Yeah, there she is.
That's Fred's wife.
Hello.
We're going to stop by and see them. I'm talking to Mike.
Hi, honey.
Hi, everybody. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Headphones on?
It's too loud. I don't like it.
Hi.
How was your night?
How was your
Good,
night?
good, very good.
Good.
It's been very good.
Isn't that awesome? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back.
That's great.
Zach, take it. We're gonna go.
right,
We're
I
gonna
still
live
got
for
the
20 more
mic.
minutes, and then we're gonna close down shop. I'll be right back.
This show
Okay,
is
Zach's
mine.
not allowed to have the mic anymore. It's mine.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I own this
Mine.
show.
L.A. Take
Come on,
over.
Lon. Take it. Take
No
it.
way. No way.
Yeah, no way, see? Yeah, it's hard shit. That's
How about it, big dog?
Yeah, I'm stumbling through this. I haven't hosted a show ever in this network. Ever. Well, no, I did host the Cerebral Connection.
You did?
Red and La. Did you watch Cerebral Connection at all?
I did.
I did.
Few
A few times.
I even wrote a book along that show. Jesus. See how fucking crazy I am?
Well,
No,
you're
it's
gonna
not
owe me
crazy.
some alimony.
Yeah. I didn't sell shit. I went to Sarge's house last July 4th, launched my show and my book, and I sold 0 books. 0. Oh my God. You serious?
That's okay. It'll come.
Hey, at least, here's something I'll give you to edify you. I've done my book, and I was going to do it upon my death, and which is probably going to. Anyways, we don't have to talk about that. But the the more interesting part is that it was true. And do I think anybody will read it? All these people are like, "Oh man, I'll buy your book." And guess what? It'll come out when it comes out because I decided, screw it. I'm going to do it while I'm still alive. I honestly, there's a lot of truth out there. And Big Sarge and you guys, honestly, and other people on my page and other places, if it doesn't make a fucking penny, guess what? At least we told the truth.
Yeah.
And that's
right.
There you go.
Come around.
There you go.
100%.
Yeah, dude. That's what it's about.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, I don't mind that. I mean, I've sold, I don't know, probably 8 copies. But you know what? Like, it's not my profession. My career is day trading. But I don't know. So, you know, here's a little innuendo for you guys. With my profession, I have a shot at fucking making a lot of money. I'm going to buy a penthouse in Chicago downtown.
Yeah, right.
And I'm going to host a huge gathering as much as we want every year.
And he's going to serve
I'm gonna
hamburger
get all you
helper.
fuckers out here.
Well, let's do it.
the saddest thing. I
Where your
mean,
mouth
I
is.
would love to see you all in live person and make a video
So make
with all
the
of
trip,
us together.
dude.
We
Make the
actually
trip
get
out
a
to
team
Jeremy's.
together.
Kaiser, make the trip out to Jeremy's in July,
A
dude.
group. I'm gonna be quick. Big Sarge.
You're always
I would
quick.
love to do that. I would love to do that. But the most important thing is that we all in this happens, if it's my demise or whatever, we all
Jeremy,
lock our thoughts into some sort of form.
What the fuck is
look,
Kaiser talking about? Kaiser's like, the stars are blue and the grass is green.
You haven't been here for a minute, Big Sarge, but I'm trying to make a deeper message, and
go ahead.
We can talk about other, sex, all that stuff in the end, but the real
always
thing
goes back to
being
the massage parlor. Go ahead.
We have to massage parlors, whatever. The bigger thing is the bigger thing is.
Let him finish.
The bigger thing is.
Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
Is that we leave a legacy.
That's right.
For our youth. That's right. She does say the bigger thing. You're exactly right, Red.
Lee Johnson says, I'm totally lost, Kaiser, but it's still making me laugh.
I thought, shit. So many people, I forget names. Sorry, man.
I'm never going to the basement again.
But, yeah, I know. But, no, the bigger thing is that we leave a legacy because, honestly, institutional memory is what's being lost. And we all need to write down for our lines the truth as we see it. And that's, I'm going to shut myself down.
What's the matter? The kids ain't going to be able to read it because you're writing in cursive.
That's all right, Kaiser. Yeah. You're all right in my book, brother.
I'm saying get it published.
Yeah.
Reb said Kaiser flew off the rails an hour ago. That's all right, Kaiser, because you're one of the crew, brother, and we love you. In a heterosexually non-gay kind of way. I just want to throw that out there. I'm leaving the gate for Zach.
Lee Johnson, I bring the laughs up. I'm sorry, man. That's what I do for a living.
Wow. What a night tonight,
I
ladies
never
and gentlemen.
ask anybody to promote my page or anything. That's just not what I do.
You promote your own page. Do it.
But
Swordfish. Go to Yahoo. Yahoo. I can't even talk. YouTube.com.
YouTube.
Go to Swordfish.
Since you said no, it's not Swordfish.
I told you I don't like fish.
Whitefish, swordfish, tilapia, salmon.
All small letters. Sword, point, spelled out, and the numeral 9 on Yahoo. And you guys will have a fun time there, too, because I break down the truth.
That's right. You break down the truth.
Sarge.
Hey, are you guys having a good time tonight or what?
Hell yeah. Oh, I love that song.
Thank you.
I love to be a simple man because I'm from the trailer park.
My brother Reb hanging out with us still. Lee hanging out with us. Of course, Red Knight. And Jeremy's still hanging out with us, man. Can you believe it? You know what?
Wow.
I got a bromance going on, Zach. I'm sorry, man. I got a bromance going on with Jeremy, man. You know? You kind of let me hang in the dirt a little bit this week, you know?
I've been crying myself to sleep the past few weeks. It's killing me.
Nah. Jerry C's still here with us as well. Jerry, thank you.
I can't post anything on Facebook, so if you could help me out, any of you.
Look, Kaiser, stay off the tranny porn, then you'll be able to post,
I would
okay?
appreciate it.
All right. Kaiser, are you drinking a few tonight, my brother?
Oh, yeah. Once you said you were, I was like, it's open season.
That's right. He's
He's got the whole 12-pack.
No, he's like, I drank 3 Miller Lights, and I'm messed up.
Fucking hunter. That just enjoys life.
Chicago. Zach, I gotta go downtown Chicago.
Jerry C, call in, brother. Call in. Red, call in. Lee Johnson, call in. Leo, call in.
There you go.
And yes, Jeremy, I am pretty fucked up, man. And I'm probably, again, this is BSing with Big Sarge, so if I say an F-bomb, if I say GD, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a freaking word, And if you take offense to that shit, suck a dick. Suck a bag of dicks.
That's an awesome time. Big Sarge, I've never seen you. Hashtag, I've never seen Hashtag I've never seen Big Sarge drunk, and that's a good thing.
I'm a little bit hammered.
What was the hashtag? I missed it.
Imagine.
Hashtag Zach sucks.
Drunk. It's never happened before.
Hashtag Zach is the man.
I think Law had a different one.
Law?
Don't make me say it.
Hashtag don't make me say it.
Come on, please. Come on, I gotta hear it.
Say it. Do it.
Hashtag Big Sarge for a reason.
Nah, thank you.
That's right.
Thank you, Kaiser.
We're going to go with that one instead of putting that way on the spot.
It's ruined. It's ruined.
You know, Zach.
Hashtag suck this.
Oh, shit. That's not that bad.
Zach, I think it's going to be another night of those.
That's LA approved.
Guys, Theo.
LA approved. LA approved.
Hashtag down under. Get down under.
Oh,
is Red
God
still with us?
ya.
Is Red still with us?
Sorry, you asleep at the mic or what?
No, I'm not. I'm just listening. Is Red Knight still with us, or is he eating his ribs?
If it doesn't go,
The ribeyes are done. Listen, the ribeyes are done. The Texas toast is golden brown. The baked potatoes are nice and soft. The cheddar, white cheddar mac and cheese is done.
Here comes the professional chef.
Hashtag dinner, bitches.
Hell yeah.
Dinner. Looks like dinner.
that's a good one. And
Don't be jelly.
Two bottles of
Don't be
wine.
jelly.
I'm super jelly. Super.
You know what I mean?
Super jelly.
Holy shit.
I'm going to make myself a homemade
No idea.
pork salad tonight. Just sad. Some sad dinner.
hashtag if you
Can I
can't.
just ask, how do you hashtag make pork salad?
Hashtag if you can't get down under, you're gonna make her wonder.
All right, listen.
That's not bad.
You know, check it out. Check it out.
I hear
Check it
Jack
out.
say that.
Jack's not even on the line anymore. But, you know, Jack might have said it, but he's not even on the line. But, you know, what are you drinking, L.A.?
Jack dipped.
It was Kaiser. Of
Listen.
course, pervert.
Somebody invite Johnny into here. I want to get Johnny on the line. Johnny's such a great guy. I love him. And
Johnny Rourke?
Yeah, Johnny's, you know, I love Johnny because for the simple fact that he's one of those guys that, you know, he has a disability, but he sticks in there and he fights and he's like, I'm still here.
For sure.
You know? And he's such a sweet guy, such an awesome guy. And man, I would love to have him in here tonight on the line to talk.
A very nice guy.
Yeah, he certainly is, you know. Again, I want to talk about this. I want to be a little bit serious for a second here. We're going on 2 hours and 33 minutes here since we've been online, and we still have a ton of folks listening to us. We still have the chat going absolutely fucking nuts. Yes, I said the F word again. I told you it was going to be explicit tonight because it is a BS with Big Sarge. And look, and if you don't like the F word, I don't give two shits because here's the thing about this, okay? And I want people to understand this. I grew up with this shit in the Army from age 17 until I was like 38. I grew up with this stuff.
Me too.
Okay, so you know what? It's just the word. If you take offense to it, that's your problem, not mine. It's just a word in a vocabulary, and I use it as an expletive. I use it as an emotion, and it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just who I am. And if you can't deal with it, I really don't give a shit at this point.
Right.
You know, we have
hashtag fuck off.
You know, we have a good time here. We have a great.
Hashtag fucking A.
That's right. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my buddy
Hashtag
Bill to
fuck
call in.
everybody. Sorry, I answered.
Hashtag at least or fucking somebody.
Oh my God! Start.
What?
End the show. End the show.
No, man. I'm not ending the show. I'm trying to get
I'm just kidding.
my buddy Billy to call me in. Leo, I appreciate that, man.
Burned alive.
I appreciate. Lee said this is such a great evening. And you know what? It's fun to just hang out, have a few laughs, and drink some booze, and you know what? If you curse a little bit and cut up, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Who cares?
That's right.
Sarge,
It's who we are.
We've ever done, right?
This is the best freaking BSing with Big Sarge we've ever done. You know what?
I saw this at like 8 o'clock, and I was like, "Oh my god, BSing with Big Sarge on a Friday night."
I know, right?
There's
I'm
no way
usually
I
playing
can't
poker.
call in, you know?
My wife, I had to go outside because I was being too loud, right? And she's like, the neighbors might be hearing. It's
The
hilarious
neighbors gonna
shit.
hear me,
but
I'm going outside so the neighbors
thing
can really
is,
hear me.
Big Sarge has been on my program, and he's a hell fellow well met. And I think we've forgotten, as men and women, that we deserve our spaces together and with each other.
Look, I got a buddy of mine in the chat. His name is William Partridge. I've known this dude for like 15 years or 12 years, give or take 3 years. All right, and I love this guy, man. And Bill, I need you to call in. I want you to call in, brother. I gave you the call-in number. Call in. Zach, this is a guy that hopefully he'll come up here. You know what, Bill? You have to come up here 4th of July, man, and hang out with me and Zach, because it's going to be awesome. Rev, check if you send me a message, brother. I'll yeah. And Leo just said, I haven't fucking sweared in a fucking long time. White feels fucking. This feels fucking good.
That was a funny comment.
My brother Lee, man. Man, look at the audience we have, man. This is freaking awesome, dude. You know?
Look, here's the thing, man. Eat ass, eat pussy as often as you can.
You know what?
Only on the Big Sarge show.
No. BSing with Big Sarge.
Where evidently he eats the booty like groceries.
I need to go hang out with that guy, man. I bet he's some fun shit to hang out with, huh?
You gotta eat those groceries.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Hey, I want to watch him eat that shit too. You know what I mean? Like, we need to party like a motherfucker.
Party like it's
He just said he
1999,
wants
right?
to watch him eat that shit.
Oh,
yeah, like I've been saying, just marry me.
Oh, you just went there, girl.
Oh. Okay, LA, this is for you. This is your song. Your song, baby. And I mean that in a friendly kind of way, because I don't want Red to kick my ass when I come up to Columbus.
God love ya. Cincinnati, my guy, Cincinnati.
That too, yeah. Cincinnati, that's right. Kaiser's in Columbus on 3rd Street, yeah. Here you go,
Can you
LA
replay
woman,
my
baby.
song after this?
I will.
Like
Barbara!
Barbara! Shut up, I can hear it.
Barbara, call in.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Tell him, LA.
That's right.
Yeah. Shut Zach up. Shut him up.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
Barbara's in the house. Barbara's in there.
It's the Doors, man. LA woman.
Barbara.
Hey, remember, girls, you got to tell your guys to say, look at the Madonna that you guys all have in between your legs. That's the spot you hit.
Hollywood Bungalow. I love freaking Jim Morrison, man. That dude was a musical genius.
Jim Morrison was awesome.
He was a god.
Jerry C. It's 605-313-5142.
Here's something
Put in
that's
the
very
pin
important that every one of you
1-888-375-pound.
should know.
I'm feeling like everything's important to you right now.
Jim Morrison, no, I'm telling you, Jim Morrison's father was an admiral.
It certainly was.
Guess what he shut his mouth on? And that was when
I don't
we
even
went
want to know.
when we went to Vietnam, he kept his mouth shut. This is why I left federal service. I couldn't lie anymore. I lied a lot. You guys
lied
don't
on the
understand
don't ask, don't tell policy?
how much. No, we're not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But what I was about to say is, Jim Morrison's daddy was an admiral during
I don't know what I'm talking about.
During the attack.
All right. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's Zach and Kaiser show. Here on the BS with Big Sarge.
Zach and Kaiser, MCing.
All right, that's for you, LA woman.
I love that.
You're welcome.
Me too.
My turn.
Love LA woman.
Okay, what do you want to play, Zach? What request a song? What do you want to play?
The song you. Oh wait, I get to choose.
Here we go.
Song or what? I have to think
any song.
Nah. Play the song I put on in the beginning that I asked you to put on.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Uh-oh.
That's not it.
Well, that's the song I put on the beginning.
I don't know the name of the song. It's the song from Eyes Wide Shut.
What? Jeez. You failed. Fucking failed, Zach.
That's what
Honey, I need to get you better porn.
Better porn. Oh, trust me. I'm well.
Johnny Wad now.
I'm well versed in the porn world.
I can only imagine. Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters.
Come on, Sarge, you gotta put that song on.
What song is it?
Bound to wow wow.
Bad thing.
Hey.
Yeah, we should do like a music block. Let's play some music.
What's the sexiest farm animals?
What the fuck?
What?
Now, listening to the Afghans when I was over there and the Iraqis, they say the sheep back up on them.
No, listen. It's brown chicken, brown cow.
Okay, Tara will be able to go 5 minutes.
Okay, it was funny to me. Come on.
That's epic. Yeah. No, I was laughing. I just muted myself.
You're so full of shit.
All right, guys. All right, one more song, and then we have to close up shop for the night.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Go to commercial break first. No.
I guess we violated some rules. Hey, much love, Big Sarge. You know what's up, man.
Are you leaving, man?
No, I'm still here.
We gotta do like American Badass or something. Shit.
No, I'm a little messed up, and we need a good song to end the night out. Come on, help me out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
give me a good song to end the night out. You guys like Rivals? You guys like Rivals?
Jimi Hendrix.
No. Here we go. I mean, how to not like this song?
Just beat it.
Just beat it.
There y'all
Damn straight. Gary C. Jr. Hillbillies put us on the moon. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, baby. Listen to this, baby. Listen.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you a story about the House Run Blues.
Hashtag brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah.
Hashtag brown chicken, brown cow.
Sit that up in front of me.
Nah,
I get my money next Friday. Next Friday, I come in and didn't get the rent. So out the door I went.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story about this song. When I was in Korea, I hung out with Mitch, the guy that I talked about earlier. We used to go into this officer club, shoot darts, and we were good at darts. So we go in there and act like the first 2 rounds and we didn't know how to shoot. We lost, we bet beers, we bet rum and cokes, whatever. After the second bout, we point to the DJ to play the song. As soon as the song came on, me and Mitch would just destroy the fucking board. And we would drink free the rest of the night. Lord, she was loving it.
Epic.
3 hours we put in.
Never doubt Big Sarge.
That's right. Never doubted you guys. If I ain't got no money to pay the rent.
What
That's
a
right.
seriously amazing night. Jesus Christ. I thought I was going to be sitting on my ass tonight.
You are.
You're still sitting on your ass just laughing at the same time.
No, I'm pacing around my room in my roommate's house. In my roommate's house.
What's my
Hey, Big Sarge,
Yeah.
the closeout song, honestly, somebody put it up, and I love this song.
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah, we got to close with Skinner.
All right, let me close with Skinner.
Pronounce Leonard Skinner.
You are so not Southern, you damn Yankee.
And Kaiser the fucking about guy.
You have never been to Southern Ohio. Remember, Ohio is round in the sides and high in the middle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your closing song tonight, Sweet Alabama.
I'm from Savannah, homie, not Southern Ohio.
Oh, man, Savannah had the best St. Patrick's Day parties on the East Coast.
All right.
That's right.
Come on.
I was in Fort Stewart for many years.
And also been there down in Kingsland, Georgia, where King's Bay